shadows, Zeroden rise. Crimson twilight, terrorize skies. Wielding death, whispers cold. Grim embrace.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back, Chris. Thank you, for, as always, for starting us off the raid. Chriselle, not only did he redeem first, not only was he first in the chat, but he was also the first sub in the chat. So fucking W, Chriselle, bro. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, brother. Welcome, guys. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. We got a lot to do today. We still have our Pity Undyne to knock out. I have a Lesnar to knock out. We got our we have our Edania bosses to do. We have enhancement taps to make. There will be gains. Right, which is a bold statement because I can't guarantee it. Orca Army, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. You know, I cannot guarantee it, but I can guarantee the effort behind it. In some way, there will be a gain. Either I will gain silver or I will gain gear score. I mean, I have 5 armor taps. And again, bold fucking statement considering I'm 21 fails out of 30. Is TikTok still loading up? Is it? Is it not? Is it not up? It should be up. Hold on, let me look. Let's take a look at TikTok. Why is it always like we're always having a weird technical problem? Man, multi-streaming can be so complicated sometimes. Unnecessarily complicated at that. Let me try this. Let me turn this off. Let's try loading it back up. Oh, yep, that was the problem. Okay, TikTok should be up now. TikTok does some weird things when it comes to gaming. One of the things that TikTok does is it changes my stream key every single stream. And sometimes it changes the stream key, and sometimes it changes the server, and sometimes it changes both, and it's not obvious which one it's changing. Doggone, how's it going, buddy? It's going. Yeah, I'll gain something. L-stacks, maybe. Oh, Agris Hammer, perhaps. Hopefully not. How you doing, pal? It's good to see you, man.
At the end of your journey, forged by the tides of the world, what destiny awaits you?
You have to poke them in the correct order or the puzzle breaks. It kind of does feel that way. Like it should just work, but it does not do it that way. It does not just work. Turns out it is not Fallout. It doesn't just work. Which is layered BM if you think about it. Did you know about the 7 codes in 7 days? Chris told me about it today. So we will see that. 7 codes in 7 days means I'm gonna have to redeem them on the go. I'm not gonna be around this weekend. I am having a mini split air conditioning system installed in this room tomorrow, which is really, really big for me. This room gets very fucking warm. And the mini split is something that we need, but it is just so damn expensive to get a mini split installed. And I just decided to say F it and just pull the trigger on it. And yeah. Also, we do have our VTube model upgrades that are coming, and I have more upgrades coming with that model upgrade. I just like kind of last second commissioned some additional art. And those additional art is going to go onto the V2 model. It should make my hair at the back of my head look less like a beach ball, more like hair. And then for our short form content, I'm trying to get away from all AI completely, which is like a work in progress because fucking Bongo loves AI. So I'm trying to get him to stop using AI. So what I'm doing now is I'm commissioning my VTube artist, Shinohana, to do some chibi minis so that we can use minis to tell storytelling. And I think that should be better. So I'm just trying to get away from the AI because you guys have spoken, said y'all don't like AI. I hear you, even though my personal opinion on AI is, I guess, very different. I feel like it's something that's coming. AI to me feels like when calculators were first introduced in middle school or in elementary school, and people were like, no, you can't use calculators. You won't have a calculator with you your whole life. And then like, lo and behold, we had cell phones. So it's like, joke's on you, motherfucker. Not only do I have a calculator, but I have a computer, a browser, a camera, and everything else I need on the go. A compass. It's all there. It's always there. So like, I feel that's how I personally feel about AI, but I understand that some people feel differently about it. Yeah, I agree. Like it's coming. Like we're getting it. Like it's gonna happen. And people were like, "Oh, I don't want to do anything AI." I'm like, "What are you gonna do with your phone? Because your phone is fucking AI infused now. Like, what, are you gonna throw it out the window? Like, I don't understand. Are you gonna downgrade to a lower version of your phone? You just have to accept that it's there to some degree. And people are like, now there's new information coming out, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this, but there is a lawsuit happening right now with the top 3 RAM producers, because previously these RAM producers were blaming AI for the price hikes. Turns out AI is not responsible for the price hikes. They're just raising the price arbitrarily for profit margin. And not only that, but they're treating the RAM a bit like a cartel, where it's like, do business with us or we won't respond to you. So in other words, what they're doing is something similar to, they'll set a price. This month, the price is going to be, let's say, $800 or whatever. Like, I'm just using low numbers for ease of comprehension, right? Okay, this week's price or this month's price is $800 for our RAM. If you don't pay it, we stop responding to you. And they just basically do that. So they're bullying all these companies, and everyone relies on RAM. If you have a refrigerator, if you have a cell phone, if you've got a console, a gaming console, if you've got anything, it all relies on RAM now. And these companies are basically bullying to the expense of everybody, to everyone's expense, the companies that are trying to work with them. So, and they're getting away with it because they can. More or less, they have a monopoly. Like 3 companies control the majority of RAM production. They control like something to the tune of 90% of RAM production. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of nuts. So there's a major lawsuit that's happening right now to hold these companies accountable because it's come out that these price hikes have been arbitrary. They're not based in demand. They're not based in necessity. They're just doing it because they can. Basically, it's an artificial price hike. So all the things that we have thought to be the case with the AI price hike has not necessarily been true. And as more information comes out and as lawsuits and depositions come out, I think we're going to learn more about that particular situation. So I'm kind of looking forward and interested to that. Yeah, I mean, it's affecting us. Like everything has gone up. Even the Steam, if you're like a Steam, if you're trying to get the Steam machine, that went up. That went up because of these RAM price hikes. Your console cost went up because of RAM price hikes. Everything has gone up because of the price hikes, and it's kind of nuts. Let me read up to the chat. Day one coupon. Thank you, Doggone. Yes, I redeemed it. We can post in the chat though. AI to me is like, yeah, to me, it's just a tool. It's coming, but like you said, some don't want it. Yeah, I mean, it's just a tool. Like ultimately, I don't really have a problem with AI because it's not true AI. It's a large language learning model, right? Which is not like truly artificial intelligence. It's just like, it knows what you tell it. Like that's not how true intelligence works. True intelligence can make an assessment, right? If you give me pieces of information and you don't fill in the gaps, I can learn and fill in the gaps through experience, through learning. Right? I don't have to be told that. Whereas AI doesn't do that. AI often jumps to the wrong conclusion because it's not true learning. It's just regurgitating what it's known. And usually what it knows is off of what humans have put and told it to know. So like, I don't really see that as true, genuine AI. I see it as more like a repository for information, and sometimes it still gets it wrong. The fact that DLSS 5 is just a feature of AMD, but AMD are the people selling the hardware software just told me that it was more or less a scapegoat. I mean, yeah, it is not genuine. They're not really, there's no real demand here. They're just creating the demand artificially. And it's just, it's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. And I think that, wow, I got to try, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Try Debo. That's some money. How much money is that? Well, how? Ooh, okay. I'll take it. 7.6 bill. Easy game. Keep redeeming these. Go put some stuff back in the marketplace. I need to do that. I need to keep putting things up in the marketplace. I am overstacked on wood. I need to keep selling my wood until I'm down to nothing. And the problem is I'm limited by marketplace space. So I'm always constantly fighting the marketplace space for wood. What is this? Journey box, hunter spoils. Cool. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they go to my box here. Okay. So not that. These. Landscape painting. I feel like the landscape painting is going to serve me more than the cronstones will, so I'll grab the landscape painting. And then here, ooh, I think I need arty mems, so I'll buy more arty mems. Yeah, I need more arty mems. That's good. That's good enough for me. What you got there? Let's see what you got. What are you linking me, Seth? Oh yeah, the code surprise. Yeah, this is gonna be good. I wonder what's in the mystery box. The Protregio mystery box. It does feel to me a little weird that Spooder Bob, long time no see, pal. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? What'd you get to today? We are currently on our way to make gains. We are making gains in one way or another. I'm going to do a few taps in my armor and hopefully a couple of taps in my weapon. I feel like we're going to get some big stuff with the Heidel Ball coming. Like I'm kind of hoping for a bunch of stuff, because like, let me be honest, I don't know if this is the case for you, Spooder, but I have never gotten anything from like a Cronstone, Gain, or a Hammer. I've never gotten anything off of those, but you know what I have gotten? Gotten fail stacks have gotten me closer. And at this point, I'll take the fail stack. I'll take the damn hammer, the Agris hammer hit, which is like, it's absolutely copium, but that's the reality of my life, bro. Yeah. You get messed up, but like, you know what you get? You do get the Agris hammer credit. So, it's the same. Like we're on the same boat, but Agris hammer credit's Agris hammer credit, man. It's like credit's credit. Got my Velshart during a night vendor event. Very nice. I mean, a night vendor event is what it is. Straight penetration, no lube. They just go in all the way. It's rough. It's rough out here, bro. We get nothing. We get nothing, and they expect you to like it. They say, get nothing and smile about it. They're just learning from the bigger corporations that they say, own nothing and be happy. They're just learning from them. All right, we're going to go to Edania now. Oh, wait, I got to do my Pit of the Undying real quick. Knock on my Pit of the Undying. Pit of the Undying. Let's go. Sabajo Estefan. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in on TikTok. Thank you for the follow, my friend. It is. I mean, it is. It's just this is the way we are going as a society. Own nothing and be happy. Hope you have a fantastic night. Thank you, Spooter Bob, bro. Yeah, I'm really hyped. Tonight's I'm gonna stream tonight. I'm not streaming on Friday, which is when I usually stream because I'm going out on vacation. I'm really, really excited for this vacation, taking my kids to the beach. So I'm really, really hyped to go, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I kind of like wish I did some more preliminary research on that because I could have picked a much better hotel if I started early off, but it is what it is. I'm happy that I got the hotel that I got. And I'm taking them to a nice all full day beach vacation. I figure we could watch fireworks on the beach. Yeah, we're going to the beach. Yeah. The beach. Ratby Bert, my boy. But Chris says you guys were going into the middle of the ocean. I think she's confused with the vacation with like doing Vel. Maybe she thinks that's where we're going for vacation. We're just going to go to Vel. We're going to Margoria Ocean for vacation. We're taking a break from land and just going to the ocean. A submarine? No, that's a sandwich, bro. Which, by the way, she is... I don't know what's gotten into Chris. I don't know why she's such a hater lately. She hates all forms of heroes, to include submarine sandwiches and Mr. Satan and obviously Yajirobe. I don't know what her deal is. I don't know why she's such a hater. She spent half of her time on her stream today justifying her hatred for heroes of this world. Literally saved us from Majin Buu. Quite literally saved us from Vegeta's wrath. And you just hate them for no reason. I don't understand why. There's no reason for you to be that. I have horrible taste. I married you. So, you know, talk shit if you want to. Like you don't like sauce on your spaghetti? Yeah, well, you don't like buffalo sauce, so what the fuck are you talking about? You like nothing spicy. You think maple syrup is too fucking spicy for you. So I'm not taking culinary criticism from you, you fucking wild animal. You've literally never had one of the best foods that ever existed, and that's buffalo chicken. What's up, Stoffer? How you doing, buddy? Yajirobe is a caveman that eats his foes, but that's justifiable when all of his foes are evil. True. All right, Father Zeroden, can you tell me how to gear up from where I am? You want to link your Garmoth link for me, Trent? I can do that. You throw your Garmoth in the chat. I'll check it out. Your bleep thingy did not work. I didn't use it. I haven't used it yet. I have to use it manually. Like if I say Adna, it does work. You're started, then that's because it's working. You see what I'm saying? I was a Beebs. I was able to change my swear filter from that annoying long beep to me fucking basically sounding from Star Fox from the SNES version of Star Fox. It's literally Star Fox. It was either going to be this or it was going to be Falco going boo boo ribbon. I really, really heavily considered making it Falco going boo boo ribbon. I can still hear all. You guys want a sample? Let's see what it would look like. Hold on, let me do the Pit of the Undying before I forget. We'll run it. We'll run a sample of it. Cyper active. Oh, I have been waiting for this moment, guys. I have been waiting for a stream from Cyper for a while now. I've been waiting for a raid just so I could say all the nice things. Cyper, I know you don't know this, but I have an eagle eye. All right, this one eye. I talked about this before on stream. I'm gonna show it to you real quick. But this eye right here, this open eye patch, this is an ethereal eye. It lets me see through the realm of the living, right? What that means is when you're fucking lurking my chat like you were last stream the entire time, I notice. I'm like, this fucking gal is just lurking. I can't even say nice things to her because she didn't pipe up in the chat. I was waiting for you to say something. You didn't say shit. But hey, welcome in, Cyper. Guys, I met Cyper on TikTok. Great streamer, great person. They have a super unique model. Kind of reminds me of Sonic, honestly. And I really, really like her model. They used to be a flesh tuber. They had a whole webcam setup. Super goth. I thought it was so cool. And they made their model look like their real person, which I respect the shit out of because I wouldn't want to put on all makeup and get dressed and all that shit. It probably gets really hot in your room. That's my guess. Right. But welcome in, Cyper. Can we please get a shout out for Cyper? Yes. Yes, I see all, Cyper. I see all. I pay attention to the chat. Hey, yo, how's Awakened Warrior? Is it still viable? It's better than it was 6 months ago, Mark. It's better than it was 6 months ago. They've given us super armors in abilities we need it. It's not perfect. There are still some things we need. They took away CCs from us, which is already very difficult for us to land CCs now because we have so few. I think with a little bit of love, we'll be good. I get the Sonic comment a lot. I mean, I grew up loving Sonic. Like I was a big Sonic fan. I played almost every Sonic the Hedgehog up until they just started doing the 3D Sonics. So like you had me right out the gates. I don't know if you know this, but you really had me. Lacey, I see it. I'll click it. Give me a moment, okay? Is that are you Trent Lacey on TikTok? Is that you? Okay. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I'll click on the Garmoth. Give me a minute. But yeah, I grew up playing those games, so like your model stood out to me right away. And I also respect it for one reason, one big reason. And this is not a knock. This is not me knocking or criticizing other creators, but it's just something that game respects game, right? When I started VTubing, Cyper, I had a model that I commissioned. And to me, that model was everything. I started with nothing. Like I was just gameplay, and then when I made partner, it was like the same week my V2 model finally came together. And when my V2 model came together, I made a custom model. I never did we didn't have the option of the easy bake models that exist right now. And I respect the fuck out of the fact that you did your own model, even though there are so many easy bakes available. You did something to make yourself very unique and stand out. And I'm telling you right now, it works. It might seem a little, what's the word I'm looking for? I remember you were very nervous about your debut, and it might seem a little nerve-wracking, but I want you to know that people are watching and they see what you do in ways that you don't. And you might only have, 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever viewers, 8 viewers, 20 viewers, whatever it is, whatever number you feel is not enough. You might only have that many, but one of those people in there may really, really appreciate what you've done. And I was definitely one of those people. I looked at a lot of your shorts. I watched a lot of your shorts. And I watched a lot of your shorts before I started commenting. So keep doing what you're doing. You're doing awesome. And I really look forward to seeing where you go. No worries, no worries. I'm very much like you came in with a raid. So when somebody comes and raids me, I try to say as many nice things as I can, because I want people to understand that our connection wasn't, just chance. It was intentional. She's not a BDO streamer. This is somebody that streams variety category. So we met through interaction. So no, it's all good. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop. Did I do Kaharaxia? Not pay attention, Chris? Did I actually do Kaharaxia? Let's take a look. I don't know if I actually did or not. Yeah, I was engrossed. Give me a second. Let me see if I actually did Kaharaxia. And then let me click on the garmoth.com link that Lacey dropped so I can give him some advice. Oh yeah, this is where it'll tell me if I did Kaharaxia. I did do Kaharaxia. I'm done. Okay, done. Yes, guys, give Cyper a follow. Give Cyper a follow. I should definitely come by and say hi too. Yeah, Chris, I'd actually. Oh, you don't know this, Cyper, but Chrysidra is my significant other. Whether she realizes or not, whether you realize it or not, you guys, she has seen you. She has seen you. She has seen you through me. Is it? It's weird. What is this? What is this little light over here? Thank you so much, One True Eye. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right, let's take a look at the gear that was linked to me over here by Lacey. Okay, you want to know what you should be working on? Bro, the number one thing, your weapons are in good shape. I assume your succession build because your awakening is, or your, actually, I assume your awakening because your awakening weapon, no, succession, your succession, because your succession weapon is much higher, right? What I would work on before I touch anything else is I would work on these. Keep working on your accessories. These are the number one thing. So save all your crown stones for accessories. Other than that, you're grinding, and as you're grinding, you're accruing Capra stones naturally. So start working these up, to the point where you can, well, you got ready Capras for them. So what you need is to upgrade these. Appreciate you, Cyper. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. You didn't have to do that. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, these are your number one goes. And honestly, your necklace is the first thing, because necklace is 2 AP per tap. So you go up 2 AP per tap. So like if you go to this is a pretty high chance compared to your weapon, right? You get this thing to deck, and then you can start working on these. Get these all to Nav each, right? and get them to knob. And I just want to show you your AP difference here in getting all these to knob, right? Defense, not really going to affect your grind spots as much. But once you start getting into Slumbering God armor, you're in great shape. So what I would do is use all your taps or all your cron stones on these, get these to deck, then work on your armor. That would be my next go-to for you. And then once your armor is switched over to Slumbering God, do your maintenance taps and then start working on your weapon again. But get your weapons. I can't say this enough. Get your accessories to deck. The biggest thing you can do for yourself is getting your accessories to deck. Oh, I realize it. I work for free. All right, we gotta go to Edania now. Heading over to Edania. Oh, it looks like we've kicked off a hype train.
Well, a hype train. Welcome in, hype train.
Okay, I'll push those. I wasn't sure what to... Dude, work on those accessories. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Thank you guys for kicking off the hype train, man. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Y'all do so much for me, man. But yeah, we'll be probably streaming for quite a while today. I'm not even sure we're going to play BDO the whole time. I think I'm going to play BDO until I find like... I have to do my Red Battlefield stuff. I think we just reset, right, on the quests? No, we did not get the reset quest. Great. Fucking awesome. Well, I'll be doing some RBF a little later. Burn! Thank you, Burn, for the tier 1 sub. My guy. We love to see it. We love to see it, man. We love to see it, bro. Thank you. I always love the gameplays of BDO, and I used to play a lot of years ago, but my God, the investment in time and brain power money, this game starts to feel like it needs... I understand what you mean, right? And here's my personal take on it. I get that. I really do. No game should feel like a job. But for me, I personally enjoy slow grind games. To give you some perspective, I love when I'm not playing MMORPGs. I like a lot of single player RPGs, and I play like Fortnite and other friend slap games on the side, right? That's my jam. But individually, I play Black Desert Online and I play on my phone Raid Shadow Legends, and both of those are very slow grinders. And I really enjoy those games. I enjoy those games specifically because they're slow grinders. Every day I come on, I can feel like I can do something productive and make some gains in my game to some degree. It may be slow, it may be like a trudge, but I like that feeling. I like that every day I'm logging on, I don't feel like I've wasted my day. I've gained something a little bit, right? And I played MMOs like World of Warcraft for years, and the problem with games like WoW is like between expansions, you are really just sitting there and waiting for content drops. And I love that about BDO is that I don't have to wait for content drops. I always have something I can do. And when I don't have something to do, I can go cause trouble in the world. That's really fun. I just love the brainlessly grind and flashy kill mobs. Yeah, it has a good gameplay loop. It has a good, very basic gameplay loop. And I think that's what keeps it going. Let's see. Honestly, if you don't care about doing endgame, which is basically getting gear to do more endgame in a different place, there are tons of Iron Man zero investment players, NVIDIA's. Yeah, I mean, I disagree with you on that part, Chris. Like your mindset is like, oh, I'm getting gear to do more gear. But like, honestly, I can start fights whenever I want. So like, you don't do what I do. You don't run around and just do damage. And I don't know why you don't, because I know you enjoy PvP. By the way, how is the new keyboard working out for you, Chris? You like it? With... Yeah, because the key mapping is different. You need to set your resistances on that. And it's not on software. Hold on. It's not software. You don't have to download anything. It's a website, which is very different. And I'll link you the website, Chris. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Chris got the same keyboard that I got. I really like this keyboard. But the everything's handled through a website, which is so different than what I'm used to. Here, Chris, I'm going to link it to you. It's called the Corsair Web Hub. I'm going to link it in Skull Chat. There you go. Done. Chris, I put in our Skull Chat. I love pitting weapons and I love killing gearlets and being red. Yeah, be sneaky. Like I don't hate red players. And by the way, I'm aware of who you are in game, Girthy Bertha. And this is not a hate post, and I want you to absorb what I'm saying without thinking it's criticism. Me personally, I don't like killing players who are unprepared. That to me is the most boring form of gameplay because it has no ability to share skill expression. So while I like running around on Arsha and killing players, those players should on some degree expect PvP. And if they don't, I'll fucking camp them. If they act like an asshole, I will camp them. But if they're like, hey man, I'm just trying to grind, I usually let them. My rub comes with players that will do that and don't want to fight players who are prepared to fight. And again, not a knock against you. I'm just talking about myself. I'm not talking about you or how you play the game. So do try and I guess separate what I'm saying as criticism, because I've tried doing the red thing and I felt really bad, like right away. I was like, these guys, like, there's no chance. They don't stand a chance. I did it one time at a Garmoth and I went red and I killed everybody. But like, the problem with being a red player is because of the way crystal breaks work, once a challenging player comes along, you feel like it's required for you to leave. You feel like you have to run and that's how you win. And that to me would be very disheartening. I don't like to leave fights unless like I've already had enough of a fill of it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy getting into the fight and I spend time looking for players who want to fight back. So even on Arsha, I'll kill a player who's grinding and then I'll wait. I usually wait there for them to switch characters, for them to switch their gear, for them to switch their spec, whatever the case may be. Because that's me personally. I have like I'm a bit of a Goku, right? If it was an anime archetype, I'm a bit of a Goku. I want to fight people when they're ready to fight. I don't want to. What I do not want to do is be like a early Vegeta who just wants to win. You know what I'm saying? I feel that I fight people that can kill me. I break her on fire. Yeah, no, I get that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, because you have the crystal break mechanic, you are forced to fight at a lower level because you can't fight at your optimum. But also, you are encouraged to run because there's a cost associated with your death. When there's no cost associated with your death, you can just fucking leave it all and just fight. You know what I'm saying? Again, not a knock, just a different mentality. Following and watching you more often can very likely lead to me falling back into this devilish game. You don't have to. One true rye. You can just kind of enjoy the vibe. You can just kind of chill and hang out and enjoy yourself, man. Is there a male version of the cowboy class? Not yet. We are expecting the ball to bring some new stuff to us. So we have the Heidel ball that's coming up next month, and we are expecting them to announce Deadeye's brother. We don't know if that's going to be a male Deadeye or a completely different class, but that is coming. We are expecting that to arrive. So just something to keep in mind. I'll actually be at the ball in person. I am a Prolibus partner, so I will be at that ball in person, which this is my first time doing one of those, so it should be pretty interesting. All right, let me lock in for a second and knock out my Idania boss so we can do some enhances. We will make gains. There will be gains. I am a very big fan and very susceptible to absolutely anything cowboy aesthetic. I was upset like they didn't make it male to begin with. I wanted it to be a male. Like I really wanted to. We were all expecting to get what's it called, McCree, and what we ended up with was like OnlyFans version of Cowboy Girl. But I will ask you this. Try one true rye. You're a good person to ask this question to. How do you feel about female classes? Not better question. How do you feel about gender locking? I personally hate gender locking in this game. I think gender locking is one of the worst things that ever happened to MMOs. MMOs based on customability, and then gender locking, I think, really, really hurts that. And I think there's a lot of people who don't play Black Desert Online because of gender locking. And I'm always willing to challenge my opinion because Black Desert Online players will argue that that's not the case. But I'm like, you're not the target audience because you're already bought into the game. I think gender locking genuinely hurts people's ability to want to play this game. So in your opinion, do you feel like gender locking dissuades you from playing the game, or does it not matter to you? Yeah, I think a lot of people will do like self-inserts with their characters. I don't really think that's a problem. I think it's kind of the point, right?
I shall bring you true.
Gender locking is just lazy. I agree. I think it's lazy. I think it's very easy for them not to gender lock and they just do it anyway. I'll be surprised if anyone's a fan of it. So you'd be surprised how many people don't care about it. They do not even put it as a list on a priority. Like for me, if I could like correct 3 things in Black Desert Online right now, I could just swish my wand and then immediately correct 3 things. 1 would be the gender locking, 2 would be the desync, and 3 would be the monetization. Those would be the 3 things that I would swish my wand and change immediately. Those are the 3 like top changes that I would like to see right away. And none of them, ironically enough, are classes. Like, I think class balance is a problem. I don't think it's the biggest problem we face. If class balance was an issue, guess what? If gender locking wasn't a problem, I could just play whatever class I fucking felt like. Who cares? And red players don't break. Yeah, that is kind of dumb. I don't really know why that's the case, why red players break crystals on Arsha. that also, be sneaky, limits your ability to engage on Arsha, which is where you can probably find the most challenge. Like if you're like, you know what, I really want to push myself. I want to fight players who are prepared. I want to fight the top end gears. Like, I don't know why breaking crystals on Arsha is a thing other than just to limit your fun factor. Also, it would reduce the amount of times that you might be trolling around on PvE servers. Because like if you're going to be punished equally on Arsha than you would on any other server, why would you go to Arsha as a red player? Like, what's the advantage of that? You know what I mean? So I empathize with you, man. I do. I empathize with it. Here we go. Knock this guy down. And Nail Guardian would be sick. I don't even care if they don't change the animations. But the fact that they don't is just lazy to me. Like they're just being lazy. Let's see here. Open this up. Well, I'm not going to be able to use this, so I may as well sell it. I will not be able to use it this week. I'm going to be out of town. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Let's open these up. I gotta sell that item before I forget. I'm so tempted to use it because I always use it. I never get picked, but I always use it. All right, we're gonna head back to town and we're gonna do our taps. In the meantime, let me catch up with the chat. Race out of here first. Fly! Fly, my steed. And land we do. Ow. All right, let's see. Red players, yeah, we read that one. Number 4 would be letting us mix and match armor. They kind of do. That's also just laziness, if we're being completely honest. I think not being able to mix and match armor is developer laziness because let's look at my outfit, for example, right? If I wanted to dye my outfit, I have, 12 dye channels. But because my gloves and boots aren't broken apart, I have to share dye channels. If they were broken apart, I get 12 dye channels plus 3 dye channels plus 3 dye channels. Them not doing that is purely laziness. Just laziness. I need to see boobs regardless of the class. Well, it's already, I guess it's fine. That's your cup of tea. Cool. Not really for me, but sure, you know what you like. Let's see here. I don't really relate to my character on that level. I'm like, I need titties. Let's go, Nocturne. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate the prime sub, man. Appreciate that so much, bro. All right, let's see here. I think what is really a big issue in BDO and what in the end kills a lot of new players is the power creep. Maybe I feel like power creep is like one of those things that self-resolves over time. You just play the game and you become more powerful. Like the game poops out, gains on you. So it's like, as long as you're playing to some degree, you're going to make a progress. So I don't fully agree with power creep being a massive issue. I agree with monetization being a problem. I put out a video on how they could fix the monetization overnight, and they just didn't do it. They took what I said and they gave us the worst version of that. Like if you took what I said and you you did it the worst and implemented it the worst way, and implemented it the worst way possible. That's what they did. What do you want, man? I want you to stop using that anal bead as a pacifier. It's really uncomfortable for me to know that you're doing that while you're watching the stream. Like you just take it out of your butt and then put it right in your mouth. And it's, for me personally, it's very uncomfortable. And I wish you wouldn't do it. I just wish you wouldn't do it because I know that you're doing it and it's, the mental image is there. You know what I'm saying? What I mean to say is you need to go. All right. That's all I'm saying. I was ignoring you the first 3 times. You kept fucking asking for it. All right. What do you want from me? And what's funny is, who was it? Somebody said something to me the other day. They were like, oh, somebody asked you what game you were playing and you gave them a really troll answer. I was like, yeah, because you don't pay attention to this fact, but that guy comes into my stream every single fucking day for the last week or for the last month and asks me what game am I playing. He's doing it to fuck with me. So I started fucking with him back. I'm not being a bad guy. If you weren't paying attention, that's on you. And Raging Whiskey, if you can hear me, yourself. All right. Why is there a bleeper now? I've had it, but I accidentally, well, I didn't accidentally. I updated my software and I had to like set it up. Now I've set it up and I put Star Fox's voice in there, so I'm really happy with that. I'm very pleased with the Star Fox sound effect, dude. That's literally Fox McCloud from Star Fox when he does his check-in in the Super Nintendo version. All right, let's see. I think I need 400 mil moved over. It is. I love it. I love it. And also, Stoffer, I do swear. I try to limit my swearing to like so many swears per hour. I know that's not something that like most people pay attention to, but I pay attention to it. And the reason I do that is because I am trying to have a somewhat family-friendly stream. It's not perfect, but it's somewhat there. And the reason I do that is because sometimes my own kids watch my stream. So when my kids are watching the stream, I definitely want to, not swear all the time. They don't want to see cartoon version of dad cussing his head off. Let's see here, 500 of these. Let's get sharps, sharp. I need more sharps. Give me the sharps. Let's grab 155. Okay, now we will heat them up together. This, and this. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were going to talk about SNES Falco. Hold up. Let me do it. Okay, if I did Falco instead of Fox, this is what it would sound like. Let me get it up. Sound effects. There you are.
Pokemon is rated E for everyone, and everyone shall feel the wrath of the God Emperor!
Give me 1 second. Let me set it up. Hi, Night Teller. How's it going, buddy? Okay. If I did it as Falco, this is what it would sound like. Oh, I gotta fix it. I gotta adjust it. Okay, if I set it up as Falco, it would sound like this. So instead, if I was like, all right, you need yourself, that's what it would sound like. It's just still pretty good, but I like the Fox version better. Although it is pretty good. What do you think? What do you guys prefer, the Falco or Fox? Greetings, mortals. The goddess has decided. What's going on, Night Teller? Welcome back. Are you going to enhance your armor with this econ? Yeah, I'm going to do it. You like the Falco more? I think the Fox one is better. I think the Fox one sounds more like gibberish, which I like. But I can appreciate the Falco one. It's like if I go on a tirade where I'm just like, you are such a shit. Like that's pretty good. But also, this version where I'm saying you really smell like you shit is pretty good. By the way, how did you know about me? Am I popular now? I know about you because anytime there's a red player that is attacking players, I get messages about them a lot. Because people will ask me to come kill you. That's how I know. And the reason I know your Twitch name from your other name is because hunters do what hunters do, and they connect the information. You have to understand, Bertha, there is a point in time where if you stuck around too long on a person, I would have appeared on top of you. I have a compass. I would have just popped up on you. It was going to happen. But you don't stick around long enough for it to happen. So it's not, I don't really see a kill and move on to be an issue. If you camped a player, I would see that as a problem. Like if you were just camping a specific group of people or you're camping a specific player, that to me would be like, okay, I'm going to go kill this guy. Yeah, pretty much. I get DM'd about that stuff all the time. And that's not just you. That's any player. That's every player. All right, let me close this up. Yeah, and there's a lot of those. There's a lot of people who generate a ton of feelings about being killed in the video game. For me, PvP is not very personal. It's just like I need players to PvP with. So I don't make it personal, because if I make it personal, then they might feel discouraged from playing with me, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, let's see. Well, you know what? I've been tapping my chest. Let's go for the gloves instead. No, Zordy, it's more like I just like PvP. People know that I like PvP, and when there's somebody else that's bringing PvP to the server and they don't want a PvP, I am more than willing to take their place. All right, let's do this. And 3, 2, 1. They do. They take the game very personally. Okay. 4 more attempts. Actually, you know what? Let's do the weapon first. Get 1 more fail stack out. Let's get the weapon first. Tap our weapon. We'll get 1 more fail stack out on the weapon. That way you can build that small, slight chance, right? Let's see here. And okay. I think I can do 1 more tap. No, I don't know if I can do 1 more tap on the weapon. I can. I'll just have to use silver. That's fine. We'll do 1 more weapon tap. This will put us at an even 360. Or not. Now I have no fucking stack. There will be gains. I told you there would be gains. I fucking said it. Now I don't have to unstream. We're good. We're good. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yep. There will be gains. Let's go. I'll take it. Memory. I did not expect that to go, dude. I had no expectation for that to go. That was awesome. Yep. No riots, Chris. No riots. Recover max durability. But that also means that all the things that I can just tap now are gone. I have nothing. I have nothing I can tap outside of weekly taps. I'm done tapping. Now all I can do is tap my armor when it comes up. Did I get my own one? I did not. I have, but I do not have it yet. Like, so I need another 1,000, but I have a 250 stack, so it's not really an issue. I can get a 300 stack easy. It's the 350 stack that I cannot get easy. So let me see what I've got. Well, I've got a 300 stack to start with. Let's start with the 300 stack, right? Tap it. And then we'll do the stack enhancements, which is these. Yep, apply. And then let's do these, which I can only do 1 of. Apply. Or I could just tap 40 times. Like, that's also an option. I don't feel like this is a significant difference. We gained... All right, I'm about to stick my foot in my mouth here. We gained 0.7... We lost 0.7% chance for an enhancement. And I'm like, that's not a significant chance, but we did just enhance off of a 0.8%. So, you know, fucking... I don't know, 6, 7. I don't know. We'll see. Let's do it. Let's run it. All right. Let's do it. Yeah, I'd rather just tap. Don't tell me it's Defu. Fuck, someone sent me that clip in so blues go crazy. Chris, make the clip. Make the clip. Made a clip for it, so. I made it. Chris will make a clip. She'll make a clip for it right now. Oh, I did it already? Let me see. I can. I'll just have to use silver. That's fine. We'll do 1 more weapon tap. This will put us at an even 360. Or not. Now I have no fucking stack. There will be gains. I told you there would be gains. Oh, it cut me out, dude. It cut me out when I peeked. I don't have to unstream. We're good. We're good. All right, but the thing is, Chris, you got to edit it. You got to edit it to go back the other direction a little bit, where it catches what I'm actually doing, which is just trying to use the weapon to build a stack. Because I think that's important context for this clip. Let's get it. Yep. There will be gains. Let's go. Yes. There will be gains. Yes, we need to go back. We need to go back just a little bit, Chris. So you should be able to just edit it, I think. You can't go back far enough? Just re-edit it. Yeah, you just got to re-edit it. No worries, no worries. We'll re-edit. No, it's all good, Adnan. It's all good. Chris knows what I'm looking for. She'll just make the clip. It's all good. I appreciate you, though, because you actually made a clip earlier that I told Chris she should make. You did it like that. You're on top of it. You're getting good at this stuff. In time, you'll like master it because your clips are actually helping us make shorts. Yeah, I wanted to at least get the context of me. About it. No?
Because you have a tapping.
About it just before I tapped. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let's trust. All right, why am I not hearing my music? Oh, I muted it by accident. I'm a fool. All right, now we're going back to the main gear. 5.1%. It's pretty good. This clip belongs on Pyscanity. Just send it to Pyscanity. You literally send it to him directly. He'll add it into his things. If you send him clips directly, he likes that. All right, let's do it again. Make lightning strike twice. It just goes. That'd be insane if it went. If I was like, yeah, it just goes and it went. That would have been nuts. No shot. Twice. We make it rain, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. I need to make it so I'm not cutting out anymore because I can't peek. I have to keep my reactions calm. All right. Well, there goes my 302 stack. How many more stones do I have? I think I have another stone still. Enhancement. I still have 2 more stones. Okay, let's get it. Let's do it again. Yeah, we're getting lucky, bro. The prophecy was foretold in the title of the stream. There will be gains, bro. I said there would be gains, and there were gains. Now I do not have to unstream because that's not how we play around here. We just win. We just win. That's all it is. We just win. Okay, apply this, and then we'll apply all of these. We only win. Only wins. All right, we'll apply all these. Apply. Yes. Okay. There's it, man. There's it. Let's put our crons in, and then we'll do another tap. 5.08% chance to go. Why does this one have a slightly lower chance than the last one did? Whatever. That would have been nuts if it went, though. If that went, that would have been crazy. You guys would have been so mad at me. They'd be like, there's no way he just did this. He just did it twice casually. All right, let's pull down, what do we need? Like 6 bill? Maybe 6 bill for the crons? Actually, do I have the crons on my, like sitting in my inventory on something else? Let me see. Oh, I do. Look at that. Before I did that, I have 2 crons sitting in my, or 2,000 crons sitting in my inventory. Extraction, extract outfit. Let's go, Kiski. What's going on, buddy? Kiski, you just missed it, bro. We just tapped back to back, bro. We just did back to back taps. We just did Kiski, guys. Hey, can we get a shout out from my boy Kiski, my fellow brother in Warrior? Kiski, we had some really good AOS matches this season, bro. Always happy to see you, man. I was always happy to see you. Hopefully you ended where you wanted to end. You're gonna start streaming more regularly. What did I get? I got a deck weapon, and I got a Oct glove. What's going on, Valky? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in all of Kiski's Raiders. If you're not familiar with me, I am Zeroden. I am a Pluribus partner and a Warrior streamer. I stream mostly Warrior content. I do stream some side games from time to time, but I mostly stream myself as a Warrior, doing both a mix of PvP and PvE, which we will get to both today. We're going to do an hour of PvE, and then we're going to do an hour of PvP. First, we're knocking out enhancements. I have 1 tap left. We got 2 enhancements today. That is insanely low chances, right? That is nuts, right? Let's do the last tap. This is our last enhancement attempt of the night. That's the trick. Turns out that's the trick. So welcome in, Sweeps. Welcome in, buddy. That's the trick. If you want gains, you just got to put in your stream title. There will be gains, and then it will happen. You have to. What did I say, Chris? When I started the stream, I said I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting the energy. You're like, well, if you don't get gains, like I'm manifesting energy. That's right. What's going on, Azira? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. We love seeing Azira in here. Welcome in, Azira. When you hit me up for the collab, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I really want you to play Fortnite with me. Azira, I really want to play that with you. I think you'd really have fun. I'm trying to, I got Chris to play. Me, you, and Chris, we do like a 3-person match. You know what? You can even bring Comfy Witch. We'll do a 4-person match. We won't bring Game God, though. He stinks. I'm telling you, look, say what you want. I think all hate against Fortnite is fucking forced. Fortnite is so, so fun. Valky, thanks for the follow, my friend. Thank you. Sweeps, thank you for the follow as well. I haven't been on Fortnite in a million years. Yes, Azira, add me on there. Add me on there. I'm Zeroden Hunter on there. Add me on there. I definitely want to play with you. I want to play with you. All right, last tap of the night. Here we go. Not this time. Okay, that's fine. We got 2 gains. I'm not complaining. We haven't had gains in a while. I'm happy to see we have gains, and we get to immediately test it out. We're going to go to Stars End and immediately test out our gains. So let's tap up our gloves too. We're going to see how these gains feel, and then we'll take them into PvP and see how they feel. Yes, fucking okay, T. Bro. The same motherfucker. Go to ours. Motherfucker cheering. I already made my gains. You can't make me unget gains, T. I got a deck today and I got an oct. You can't spoil that. Yeah, I got this. That's it, man. I'm done, kind of done on weapons, dude. I have nothing else that I can get outside of my weekly stuff. Yeah, and so I'm kind of like stuck on the weekly things. What's up, Chris? Oh, I like Toxic Devil. He's a good guy. Kiski was doing AOS. I like Kiski. Me and Kiski have a good relationship. I like him a lot. Oh, Toxic Devil. Yeah. Well, Toxic Devil has they're like, remember I told you there's a select like 2 females. I think the 3 actually. No, am I thinking about the wrong one? Okay. But basically there's 3 that I play with. I know one was Apathetic Devil. Apathetic Devil was one. Yeah. He plays a Sork, right? What does he play? I forgot what Toxic Devil plays. Good luck next time, though, for real, being serious. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, T. Appreciate you, bro. Unironically, yes, Adna actually is a huge K-pop Demon Hunter fan. Last time I went to California, I came back with some like K-pop Demon Hunter stuff for her. And Chris wouldn't let me buy the janky toys. All right, listen, hear me out. Azira, you tell me if you are a K-pop Demon Hunter fan, me not being a K-pop Demon Hunter fan, would you have liked this gift? Yes or no? And I'm going to tell you what it is. You tell me if you would have liked it. Ready? Janky third world country K-pop Demon Hunter dolls. I don't care. Would you have liked that? Yes or no? They look like shit, but they were K-pop Demon Hunter dolls. Would you have appreciated that gift? Yes or no? I think they would have been like her favorite toy. I think they would have been. You would have hated that? No, I think Adna would have loved that. I think Adna would have put those on display. Yeah, it's exactly what Chris is saying. They look like bad Barbie dolls. Would you have liked that? Yay or nay? I just want to know. See, thank you. Viscerin understands. Chris, who hates, by the way, who hates Mr. Satan, who hates Yajirobe, and hates all the great characters in Dragon Ball Z, obviously wouldn't have loved that. But I think Adna would have liked them even more than she would have liked a good, proper model. It depends on the type of dolls, because dolls are one of my few things in my life that creep me out. If it was close to Barbie dolls, it was close to Barbie dolls. Yeah, you're a Yajirobe hater. You're a Mr. Satan literally saved you. He saved you from Majin Buu. He saved your life, Chris, and you can't even appreciate him. Nope, I need you. I'll ask friends who I do a collab with Wednesday if they have it. Okay, yeah, I'm down. I play with you. But yes, Zero, would you like that? Would you like a gift like that? Yay or nay? I got them KDH Legos that were 100% just normal Lego figures, had hand painted and dyed to be the yes. See? Yeah. I think that would have been a dub. I think that would have been an absolute dub. I don't know why Chris is a hater today. She woke up on the haterade side of the bed. She's like, you know what? I could just be a hater today. And then she's ran with it. That was like her fucking go-to. She's like, I'm just gonna be a hater. You don't want to be saved by Mr. Satan? You know what? All right. Yeah. How's that feel? That's right. Boo boo June. No, she ain't. Chris isn't it. Chrissy ain't a queen. She's that's what she is. She's a little. I love that, dude. I love that bleeping. It's so good. What's everyone's favorite KPH song? What's that one? Not Golden. There was the other one. The one that towards the end. What's that one? The one towards the end. The one at the end. The of K-pop Demon Hunter. What's the last song? I don't know them. Like, not Golden. Golden was the one they played throughout the entire show, the entire movie. I'm not gonna sing it, Shy Celeste. Like, that's not happening. I appreciate the attempt. This is what it sounds like. Yes, that's the song. I like that song. Bro, your censoring sometimes just sounds like in Drawn Together. It's so out of sync. Perfect. Perfect. That's how I want it. That's what I'm going for. I'm actually going for slightly out of sync. I've been told before that my swearing being slightly out of sync is endearing. So I'm going for it. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, but I like This Is What This. I actually have a rock cover of that. Hold on. So this is what it. I think I have a rock cover on my current playlist. Let me see. No, that's not what it is. Like sounds. Here, this is it. This is a really, really good cover. This is a Jonathan Young cover. Ow. Your idol is the your idol is the last one Saja Boys did. Look, I don't care, Chris. Be it that she hates Yajirobe and Mr. Satan, she probably hates the Saja Boys. Huh? You like the Saja Boys, huh? Oh, okay. But if one of them was fat, you wouldn't like that one. You wouldn't like the fat Saja Boy. Okay, that's one guy. Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan doesn't pick his nose. He just saves the world. Listen, Chris, hold up. Now, look, maybe you don't understand why Mr. Satan... Shh. Maybe you don't understand. He's not a liar, Chris. No, he's not. He's the only one. He's the only. He did defeat Boo, and also he's the only one. He's the only one who can see through Cell's tricks. Cell's using camera tricks, and he's planting bombs before the match started. Mr. Satan was the only person who could see that. So, and also let me make it very clear. Mr. Satan pulled not one, not two, but 3 trucks. 3 trucks, okay? No, I'm sorry, not 3. 4 trucks. He pulled 4 trucks using only chains, okay? Mr. Satan ripped 3 full thick phone books. He was able to shatter 14 out of 15 bricks. 14 out of 15. All right? No other character on Dragon Ball Z could do that. All right? And he has the eye that can see through Cell's tricks. I don't know why you're a hater. The 14 out of 15 bricks gets me every time, dude. Look, Mr. Satan's a good character. Objectively a good character. Chris just doesn't like him. He is a really, yeah, she's just a hater. He is a good character. When Mr. Satan showed up, my son immediately liked him. I was like, I know, because he's a great character. Why wouldn't you like him? He's an amazing character. Actually, he's actually just a great character. All right, let's see. Got everything popped. Get our item collection gate scroll out so we can grind while we can start yapping. Okay. 230. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? I need to do what? What do I need to do? I feel like I'm missing stuff. What am I missing? I need to pop these, right? Pop this. Gets me to 289. My pet's on aggro. That's one thing I was missing. Wait, that's not right. 5. There we go. Put these pets on aggro. We're going to feed them. Right? Ow. We are going to pop yet another boof, something for 30%. Where's my 30% drop rate? 10%. We'll pop this. Okay. That gets to 310. We need a 10%er. Boom, boom, boom. Activate these. What am I missing? 320%. We're full. We're good. Yes. Zero, why do you have so much mate when I have more? I have no more than because I paid money. I bought weight increases. Every single time there's a weight increase, I buy it because I only play one character and I don't have to worry about buying it. I'm all, oh, I remember what I missed. It's the resistance. I was like, I'm forgetting something really important. It's resistance. Okay, hold up. We can fix that. I'm missing something urgent. What is it? Oh, it's the thing that's going to keep me alive. Right. Is it knockback floating? I think it is knockback floating. No. Which one is it? Tell me which one it is without me looking, Chris. You suck. I think it's stun stiff freeze. You have one job. You couldn't do it. There we go. We're good now. Ow. There we go. We're fine. It's fine. This is fine. I'm at 900 weight. It's tough out here. At 900 weight, yeah, dude. That's abysmal. I haven't had to worry about weight in a long time. Like if I hit max weight, I just send something back to the. I just send them back with my maids. I'm good. Just send it on back with the maids. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But yeah, I was saying, like, don't you have a fairy that will do all that stuff for you? Yes, but I was missing the crystals, Blanco. I was missing the crystals, and like, I have ADHD, right? So like, part of the condition is sometimes I have a thought. And imagine like having a thought is like you spawned a chestnut, right? And as soon as the chestnut spawns, a squirrel shows up and runs away with it. And then I spend my thoughts chasing the squirrel, trying to get that thought back. That's what it's like having ADHD. The ADHD squirrel took my thought and ran with it. And I was chasing it down. And I thought that maybe it was just buffs related. But then as soon as I hit the mobs and I got stunned, I'm like, oh, that's not it. That's not the one. ADHD is like being possessed, but with yourself. Yes. So people will be like, oh, all you got to do is limit distractions with ADHD. Motherfucker, the distraction is me. I am the distraction. I can't limit the distraction when it comes from within. This isn't an external force. This is a me thing. I could try and limit my stimulus, but I am the distraction. And it's so bad that at work, I'm a distraction to other people because my ADHD spreads. It's like a fire that just spreads across the entire workforce. Before you know it, everyone's talking about the merits of armor in Lord of the Rings and how much and how hard the orcs should have defeated the dwarves in Helm's Deep. That's what happens when you have ADHD. The entire time, people are talking about the set pieces of Star Wars instead of the workload in front of them because I have started a conversation that I don't have the capacity to finish, and I'm relying on everyone else to help me finish it. This is what it's like. ADHD is like inner violence, where your brain constantly chooses violence, and you don't really have an option. I still think you're missing 2 crystals to hit the 100%. I'm pretty sure I have 100% resist right now. Yeah, I'm at 100% right now. I think you're confusing my crystal loadout with the rest of my buffs. Mood? Yes, exactly. Brain is always choosing violence. I am the distraction. I have 5 songs in my head and I can't stop meowing for no reason. For me, it's more like I have 5 songs in my head and 2 of them are the same one with different singers. That's my flavor of ADHD is that. Ow. My neurospicy is that ADHD is awesome. I love collecting Witcher models. Yeah, I have hyperfocus, but I hyperfocus on very specific things. It's just a condition. It's not like a. So I was having this talk earlier, but understand something about mental health, guys. Having a mental health problem and not doing anything about your mental health problem is you just seeking to label your behavior and engage in behavior that is unacceptable, socially unacceptable, and do nothing about it. If you're aware of the condition, you're aware of what starts the condition, you need to take actions, you need to take steps to correct those conditions or mitigate or cope with them. If you don't, like, let's say you have unmitigated depression and you know you have depression, but you're not doing anything to mitigate your depression, you're just making it everyone else's problem, you're just an asshole. You're just an asshole at the end of the day. If you are trying to take steps to correct the behavior, then you're better, right? You're trying to do better. But if you are taking no steps to correct the condition and you're just making it everyone else's problem, you're an asshole. And end of the story. Like, that's my take on it. And, do what you want with that information, I suppose. If you know what you're struggling with, if you've figured it out, if you've given it a name, you've given your condition a name, and you are not doing anything to fix it, you're just an asshole. Oh, I saw you got a gluttony crystal. Sell it to me. I will. I'll actually sell it to you at the end of this, Blanco. I'm not keeping the gluttony crystals. I don't need them. Adna slamming her desk going, somebody gets it. I know Adna so well, I can see her reaction without seeing her reaction. It's like, oh my God, real and true. She's sitting behind her desk with her hands up, looking at Viz. Viz, you hear what he just said? Dude, he's so right. Oh, goodness. I love you guys. All are great friends. But yeah, no, Blanco, I'm selling all the gluttonies. Don't worry. I'm not keeping these. These gluttonies are for you, not for me. I have no need for them, for sure. Somebody out there needs them. That's also part of why I'm at Stars, and the other half is because I actually get karma back while grinding Stars. And speaking of which, guild buffs. I am got him. Okay, good. We're good. Ow. I am desperately trying to get my karma back. I don't think it's a brag. I think that's a misnomer. I think people tell you that because they want you to understand what you're about to deal with. I'll give you a good example. Imagine you were about to walk into my house. My whole house smells like farts, and I don't tell you that. And you walk into my house, and I pretend you're not smelling farts, right? You're like, bro, this fucking place stinks. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. If before you walk in my house, I say, hey, beware, I have a sewage leak, and my whole house smells like farts, and you walk in and my house smells like farts, you're mentally prepared to deal with it. You're mentally prepared to deal with it, and you understand that it's a condition that I'm trying to correct because it's an adverse condition that I'm trying to fix. I'm trying to get my plumbing fixed, right? If I don't tell you about it, then you're like, this guy's fucking disgusting, and you just don't want to deal with me anymore. That's what it's like not telling people you have a mental health condition. If you do not explain that you have a mental health condition to somebody, you are signing them up unknowingly to deal with your mental health condition, and you are not preparing them to deal with it. And it's kind of a crap thing to do. Now, granted, if you're just meeting somebody, briefly, that's whatever. But if you work with them, if you see them on a regular basis, you should know. You should know what you're up against, because then it starts to explain their behavior. Like, if I'm in the middle of a conversation and I accidentally interrupt you because ADHD, one of the symptoms of ADHD is interrupting behavior because I'm trying to hang on to my thought. And if you rant too long, I lose my thought and then I can't participate in the conversation with you meaningfully and I just get quiet. You don't know that. You don't give me opportunities to inject myself in the conversation. You don't give me openings to talk. We start to have communication problems. We had them very early on, and the only reason we had them is because I didn't communicate that I had a mental health issue to you. That's fair. I am undiagnosed autistic, but I took a few of the online tests. My friend said, yeah, you're autistic. There's these to take. But you knowing that you're autistic tells you that you are going to react to certain things a certain way, and you're going to ask people to help you understand things more often than they ought to. And them knowing that you have autism and them knowing what autism is important for you guys to have a real relationship. Because if they don't know what autism is, what the symptoms look like, how you might react to questions or uncertainty, and sometimes you asking questions isn't you looking for an argument, but you seeking clarity. If that's not understood with, I have autism, then you guys will always have communication problems. So the way you resolve that is, one, you teach them what autism is and what the symptoms look like and how to counteract those symptoms and your coping mechanisms. Two, you understand that you have this condition and you need to not overreact and give people appropriate time and space to react to you correctly. You need to give them the time and space to respond to you. Z is spitting facts. Speaking as the ADHD with friends who just has ADHD autism. Yeah, so like ADHD with autism is masked by ADHD. And if you are not familiar with both ADHD, autism, and the effects of ADHD and autism, it doesn't look that way. But if you are familiar with those, it suddenly becomes very clear what those are like. I wasn't aware of my mental health conditions before I was in college like 2 years ago. I just thought it was stupid. Most people grow up with parents that were like that, aconitis. Especially in my generation, they grew up with parents that were like that. Parents did not recognize mental health conditions. So they just, you just thought that you were just the slow bus at a race. Like mental health is a bit like showing up to a race and everyone is driving a F1 car. And instead of an F1 car, you have muscle cars. You know what I mean? Imagine that. That's basically what it's like. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, I'll just die from the fall, I suppose. Go to fairy tier. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Well, I guess I'm not getting up from here. Let's go this way. Hopefully this pussy doesn't run away. I have to escape. Don't run away, pussy. Do not run. Come back. You didn't get your kill. Come work for it. I wonder if they mapped. Interesting. I've never cared for mental health as I was raised old-fashioned way. Where or how can I check this for myself? Honestly, the best resource for you to learn about mental health conditions is Google. You can literally Google symptoms of autism, counteractions of autism. You can Google symptoms of ADHD. You can Google a lot of things. So definitely Google. I would absolutely go to Google. I think I know who this is. This is going to be trilogy for sure. Don't run. Don't run. His whale potion must be run out. Bro, why are you running? It's not that he's tanky. He popped the whale elixir. He popped the whale pendant elixir, which has a 10-minute cooldown. Now he's running because he doesn't want to die. There's his V. Come on, little buddy. Oh, yeah, he's definitely a pussy. But he's about to be a dead pussy, so it's okay. Called it. Called it. All right, I'm going to keep grinding. I'm not really interested in fighting you for no fucking reason. You're wasting my time. You've already died, so. You're welcome to run around and do whatever you want, but I'm going to keep grinding.
Was it on our show? He came after you on a regular server? Oh, that's fine.
Yep, he flagged. Bro, that's hilarious. He came after me on a regular server. Bro came after me on a regular fucking server.
Ah, I see the kill feed. Okay.
All right, I'm going to keep grinding, bro. I'll PvP later. I'm not PvPing right now. I got to wait now for my fucking cooldown. Is Awakened Warrior good for PvE? Kind of. It's not the best damage, but in terms of like being able to be more defensive because of frontal guards, yes. Yeah, he came all that way just to die, which was really, really stupid. He's just wasting time. He's wasting my time. I'm going to keep grinding. I don't need to waste my buffs on this guy. Oh, I got to wait 22 seconds. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's switch back. I need to pop all my buffs again, which should be just this. All right, we're good. Continue. Yeah, as far as like whether Awakened Warrior is good in PvE, it doesn't do as much damage, so you're going to get less trash per hour in that regard. But if you're like, I just want to be able to tank and frontal guard things, you can do that a lot with Warrior, and it's good in that particular circumstance. So, you know, take it for what it is. Pick your poison, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind PvPing. I just, when I'm in PvE mode, I want to PvE. That's all. It's why I don't grind on our shit. Not because I'm like, and I don't want to be interrupted while I'm grinding. I just want to grind. You know what I mean? I want to grind. I want to yap. I want to not pay attention. Hi, Nay. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. But like, when it comes to, when I switch to PvP mode, like, fine, we'll fucking PvP. I'm cool with that. I have been good, man. How you doing? I'm pretty excited for the weekend. We got 4th of July coming up. Anyone have any good 4th of July plans? I personally am going to the beach. I'm taking my family out to the beach. We're going to watch fireworks on the beach. I'm taking them on like a nice out-of-state vacation. You know, taking them on a nice out-of-state vacation to enjoy some of the lovely beach weather. It was like that or camping, and I think the beach is in order. I did promise my kids summer vacation this year, so we're doing this as a part of vacation part 1. I think in the near future, we'll probably take them to either the Grand Canyon or Sedona or something. Do some camping out there. I'm going to a soccer game on the 4th. Friend of mine, they're doing soccer games on the 4th. Really? That seems so odd. Is that common? Like sports on the 4th? Usually that's like a national holiday, so people do not do things on those days. I'm not planning on getting official diagnosis. I've been pretty okay with that one. And if my mom doesn't believe me, then oh well. Night Teller, here's what I will say about diagnoses. I always knew I had ADHD. Getting an official diagnosis didn't put me, like, I didn't go get medicated for it. Well, I did, but the medication was not for me because it raises my heart rate too much. But what it did do was validate me. There was a small part of me that was like, you know, if it's real, then I should be able to validate myself. And getting the diagnosis, it's just validation. That's all. It's not changing your life. It doesn't change who you are. It doesn't mean that you're suddenly a different person. But it is like, I can tell somebody I have this condition because I actually do have this condition. And when I'm taking steps to correct this condition, I'm validated because, again, I know what I'm dealing with. The monster in my head has a name, and I know how it behaves. Does that make sense? So if you look at it like that, it should be better off. You don't want to get mental health diagnoses just to have a label. You want to get it so you can validate it. You can name the monster you're dealing with, and you can, carry on. But yeah, I thought like sports ball is not a thing on the holiday. Am I wrong? Is that normally a thing? Like, it's the 4th of July. The monster in my head is dancing the Slavic hard bass. Like, ADHD is one of those nicer mental health. Like, it's not nice. No mental health condition is nice, but it's one of the nicer ones. You have some people that suffer from some really, really difficult ones. And I'll give you an example, right? Think about somebody who has like bipolar personality disorder, right? That person can be a lot to deal with. They're throwing tantrums. They're blaming you. They're pushing people away. One moment they're fine. The next, you're the worst person they've ever encountered. And if this is an important person to you, you're often going to receive the brunt of that behavior. And it feels really bad. It feels really bad for you. But also, I want you to have some compassion for a moment and think about what it feels like for that person. They don't like that they do that. They're not happy with themselves for doing that. And usually bipolar personality disorder is paired with depression because they feel a lot of guilt and a lot of sadness over the fact that they keep doing it and it's completely out of their control. So when you have a mental health condition and it's not in your control, some of that stuff is more difficult to medicate than others. And because some of that stuff is more difficult to medicate or diagnose or identify than others, you need to have some level of compassion when you deal with it. And so that's why I say it's important to get diagnosed. Not only that, but you getting diagnosed can encourage somebody else to get diagnosis. It can help you identify other people's mental health conditions. These are important because, again, you might have a friend like this right now that you think is just a jerk, but maybe they're dealing with a mental health condition and it's not really all in their control, and it probably feels really bad for them too. So just food for thought. Not for real. I feel pretty validated to myself, and my friends who go through pretty similar is pretty validating, but we all support each other. My main problem is food service burns me the hell out, so my hobbies don't get much attention. Fair enough, Nightteller. I can completely understand that. Bipolar is full mania, hypomania, and depression is combined with mood episodes, and this can include psychotic features. Yes, it can. It absolutely can. And like I said, like, people that are suffering from that aren't having the time of their life. They're not having a good time. So it's just really bad. True, when things don't go to my plan, I start to get hyper irritated and hyper anxious, and I sometimes explode and feel bad for everyone around me, even though they don't know I'm mauling silently. Zalem, I'm going to be honest with you, that's a symptom of autism. The inflexibility around a perceived plan is autism. There is a way you can deal with that. And before I presume to give you advice, would you like advice? Because I can give you advice. I can tell you how you should overcome and how you should react to those things. And then using the power of the same autism that you have that condition with, you can draw on this conversation and know how a socially acceptable interaction should look. Yeah, I know. I'm not like out here pretending to be everyone's fucking tutor, but I do, before I give somebody advice, maybe they don't want advice. You know what I'm saying? Cass? Well, I already know my therapist from the VA and talked about it a lot because it affects my job working with people. Yeah, you see how, like, from that description alone, though, I'm like, oh, that's autism. Like, I can identify that. That's because I understand mental health. As a mental health advocate, I understand that. But as I said, if you'd like advice, I can tell you exactly how you can deal with that situation in the moment and communicate to everyone in a neutral way, in a fair way, to people that do not even understand the mental health condition. You know, I can give you some words that will help you, some word salad that will help you get through that moment. If you'd like it. If you don't want it, no problem. What's up, Eve? Welcome in. ADHD and ASD can appear in similar ways outside of social and texture-related aspects. True. Sometimes you can have as much understanding in the world for someone that has that condition, and it still feels like it's not enough, perhaps one day. That's true. Some people are more severe than others. Like some people's diagnoses are more severe than others, Blue Ren. So I get it. You're not wrong. You're 100% right. Sometimes those conditions are more severe with some people, and you might not be. It's not really about you. You can't fix it. It's not nothing you're doing. And when you realize that it's not really you, it starts to feel a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? Cohabitable, because you realize you're not the problem. It's just a problem. Like it's not your fault that it's cold outside. It is just cold outside. And it might be unpleasant for you, and it might be unpleasant for the people around you, but it is just how it is. My ADHD struggle is that I hyperfixate on things and people. I have a hard time pacing a conversation with a person's interest. Vosk, the reason that you do that is because you're waiting for your opportunity to speak rather than listening to what they're saying. You need to alter your thinking pattern. And I, as a person with ADHD, can tell you how to do it. Would you like that advice? You need to change your focus on what you want to say and how you want to react to trying to understand the mental picture of what they're telling you. So when you start having a conversation with somebody and they're telling you something that may be important to them, instead of trying to think about how you want to react, you need to stop and tell yourself, instead of thinking about how I want to react, I need to pay close attention so I can get the full picture, then react. Because basically, you need to use that time to paint the mental image for yourself instead of trying to autocomplete what they're saying and then react to what they've actually said versus what you think you understand. And ask clarifying question. That could be the other big thing for you, is trying to figure out when it's appropriate to ask clarifying questions. That's the best part, or that's the part I never was any accountability or seeing their part in contributing to it. Instead, you almost feel gaslit by the person. Yeah, they may not understand that they have a condition though, Blue Ren. Like that's what it comes down to. Like somebody with, again, I use bipolarism, but like let's say you meet somebody with a different mental health, like somebody with depression, right? They may not be aware that they have depression, right? And if they're not aware they have depression, right? How can you react to their depression? How can you even presume to tell them they have depression? Think about it like this. Let's say somebody has sleep apnea and they're not getting rest at night because they spend their night feeling like they ran a marathon. They wake up more tired than they woke up. And that's just the background radiation of their whole life because they've been suffering with sleep apnea their whole life. The first person who tells them like, bro, you have sleep apnea, they'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Right? You sound like a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? So imagine that, right? They might not be prepared to receive that information in that moment. So what you could do is be like, hey, I think what you're dealing with here is a mental health condition. Perhaps you can look into these and show it to them and let them do the research on their own. If they don't want to do the research, that's really on them. You cannot fix somebody who does not want to be fixed. You can only lead a horse to water. You cannot force it to drink. Horse to drink, that's kind of waterboarding. So a lot of people who are mentally abrasive or abusive, sometimes people who are not checked or treated well themselves. Yeah, I can see that. You can make me drink water. I can make you, but I'm not going to do that. I'll make you drink it right from the tap, buddy.
I'm gonna hop out for now. I don't think he's gonna come back after.
Find it. Fill in the blank with whatever you want.
Also, Stream can hear me.
I'll show you where I'm coming from, Guion, if I need to.
Stream.
Well, you seem to know quite a bit. Maybe I'll sidebar you one day, but I gotta sleep. No worries, Blue Ren. Get some rest, buddy. Have a great night, and God bless. Yeah, I've been just yapperating. That's why. It's part of why I like the grind portion of my stream. Is like I find this the best time to just have conversation, and I think meaningful conversation is good conversation. Is Cass sick? Why is she awake? Dude, are you kidding me? You know Cass usually is up until like 1 a.m. my time. She's awake a lot more than you give her credit for. She loves being online when I am. Cass is my best friend for a reason, bro. We spend a lot of time together, but the time difference between us means that we have to spend that time later because earlier is not an option for me. So she sacrifices sleep to spend that time together, and I love her for it. I don't take that sacrifice lightly. Granted, I'm not keeping her up either. I'm not telling her, hey, you need to stay awake, but it's one of those things where it's like I respect the fuck out of it. I'm tired. Discord is transmitting me. All right. Oh, good call. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Cass came out to babysit in case I got you. I'm like, I don't think that's going to happen again. If it does, whatever, we'll do. It'll probably be as successful as the last attempt, which was not. One soul up. Came out here for PvE and I got a little PvP in the process, which I am not complaining about. I do like me some PvP. My problem is I want to chase the ADHD squirrel nut of PvP. So I end up PvPing instead of doing this, which is getting gains. Bro, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just, I kind of feel the gains, man. I kind of do feel the gains. I gained 2 AP, or I gained 2 unawakened AP, and I gained 2 DP. It's pretty nice. You know what I think they need to do in BDO? They need to limit the amount of side crystals you can equip. Like evasion, accuracy, and DR crystals need to be limited to 3 apiece. I think they need to do that. And they also need to do the same thing with accessories. You can only, like, that way people aren't going back to the old accessories. People aren't going back to, like, you know, Sissels and stuff and Centaurus belts. That way, like, the DR meta is solved overnight. I think 3 DR crystals is plenty. I don't think you need more than that. Chris, did you eat today? Chris, did you eat today? What'd you eat? Is that enough for you? Is that enough for you? I don't know if what I ate was enough, but I'll deal. This is Grizzrek's favorite song. He loves this song so much. Yeah, you should probably eat too, yes. If you haven't eaten today, you guys should eat. Make me something too. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything but junk food. I bought junk food and watched Dragon Ball Z with my kids when I came home. That's all I ate was like chips and drinks. That's all I've had. I have a belly full of chips. I did eat today. I just haven't had anything since like 3 p.m. So like, oh, okay. Yeah. That's good. At least you ate something. I legitimately have only eaten chips today. Probably not good for me. Probably gonna give myself an upset stomach. But that's okay. I'll live. I'll be all right. You know what? You let's have some Jack in the Box tacos. No. I can't do it. I can't eat out. I eat out a lot this week. I can't eat out. I've eaten there. Delicious. Bro, I am so hyped for this mini split to be in this office. I can't wait for that thing. Tomorrow they're going to install it. Oh, God, I am so hyped for it. I've ended up growing into more of a listener than a talker because of my struggle with conversations. Other reasons I dealt with in my teen years and couldn't help in the past. Makes sense, Night Teller. But let me ask you, do you find that to be a bad thing? Or do you find that to be just right for you? Because that's not necessarily a bad thing. It could just be right for you. I like calling the number 5 horse trainer. I haven't horse trained in over a year. There's no one, like, who's out there horse training now? Like, for real, like, unironically these days. Horse training's a dead profession. I think active listening is hard for me because I'm usually right at guessing where the conversation is going or what the person is trying to say. I know that everyone wants to feel heard, but I'll work on it purposefully. You have to intentionally work on it. You got to treat it like a challenge. Like I said, I know active listening can be tough, but that's how you defeat it as an ADHD person. You think about questions you can ask, like follow-up questions. Treat it like an RPG, right? What follow-up dialogue can I ask to get the answers? Don't mind me. Horse training is a dead profession. It makes me feel so sad. I'm not really saddened by it. And the reason I'm not saddened by it, Adnaram, is because how many disconnects did I suffer and lose all my gains that night? And also how much money does horse training require compared to fishing? Not even comparable. For horse training to be profitable, it requires an immense amount of money. So I'm not really sad about it, you know? Not like, oh no, horse training. More a bit of a bad thing because I love sharing and participating in conversations. I just got used to being talked over whenever I try to add to one. You know, one thing I'm really good at, Night Teller, is in conversations, if I hear somebody get interrupted, I always say, hey, you were saying something, we interrupted you, what were you saying? And as long as the person doesn't take the interruption personally, usually that ends up with a really positive result because the person that got interrupted knows they've been heard. That's happened with Adna a lot, actually. I'm like, Adna, you were saying something. What were you saying? And sometimes she's the interrupter. I'm like, Adna, you got to let the person speak. I'm pretty good about calling that out, but it takes that person who's somewhat good at identifying the behavior to be able to speak up. Chris does the same thing. I mean, don't get it twisted. Chris does the exact same thing. Sometimes Chris overly interrupts somebody. I'm like, Chris, you're not letting them talk. And other times, she gets interrupted. I'm like, Chris, what were you saying? You got interrupted. It's just how it is. It's just good friend behavior, I think. Okay, but did you know that Vizren and a mutual friend convinced me to convert to BDO from Final Fantasy 14 because of the horse training? Yeah, I mean, I get it. I liked horse training, don't get me wrong, but I don't miss it in the state that it was in because it was not in a good state. I'm happy that that fishing is a viable option now for new players because that has improved everyone's silver per week generation. See, I do enjoy being a listener, and I will listen, but in group conversations, I tend to be more listening than talking. Yeah, you tend to take a back seat, right? You go into the passenger seat rather than the driver's seat. What I'm saying is, with the right mix of people that know that about you, they will make space for you in the conversation. Be like, hey, did you have something you wanted to add? I think just that statement alone might be a lot for you. You know, having a trusted friend that will ask that question for you, like, hey, did you have something you wanted to add? Might be enough. I do that. I do that with my own friend groups. Sometimes when I notice someone's being quiet, I'll call them out and be like, hey, do you have anything you want to add? You just need a friend that will do that for you. And all that takes is a conversation of understanding. I don't like grinding Stars End as much as I like grinding Zephyros because of the built-in breaks in Zephyros, but I do like the calmer recovery here. The built-in breaks in Zephyros are like top-notch, bro. They're so good. The trick is having no friends so you don't get interrupted. Bitter Blossom? I don't think that's a trick. Yeah, I'm still getting better with combos, but I just never have time to VC with friends. Seems to be working for me. Again, not really a trick. Having no friends isn't what I would call a life hack. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to buy anyone birthday gifts. Yeah. While that may be true, not always a benefit. I don't know, Bitter Blossom. I think you have friends. You probably have friends you don't count as friends. That happens a lot. People don't respect the friends they have. I don't think they mean to. I don't think it's like an intentional thing. I think they just end up happening that way. They just don't pay attention to the ones that are in their friend group that are actually participating and paying attention to them and giving them the love and care that they want. It just kind of gets glossed over. Hi, bro. I'm a returnee, and I used to play Awakened Ninja 3 years ago, but I want to try something new. Well, there's a lot of new things to try. There's new classes from 3 years ago that didn't exist then that exist now. So have you given any of the new classes a look? Is there anything that kind of draw your interest? Do you have questions on their playstyle and how they perform in PvE or PvP? I can answer those specific questions. I like how I intentionally said Pacific and my correct text said specific. I definitely said Pacific on purpose. You damn translation, you captions. Why you messing with me? I wonder if I'm more geared than Answer now. I think he might be. I think he has better armor than me. I'm eyeing Suck Musa, but back then they said it's an asthmatic class. Suck Musa is really, really strong in PvP damage. I think their PvE is okay, but their PvP damage is bananas. They do an insane amount of damage. Now, as far as it being asthmatic, since every move you do is going to reduce your stamina, you just need to put distance between you and your target to recover stamina here and there. All classes have been changed so that they're a little more, they're a lot more stamina usage. Like you have to actually do stamina management now versus before where like some classes never needed stamina management. So it's not as pronounced when everyone else is suffering equally. So just something to keep in mind. Now, Awakened Lawn or Awakened Warrior look kind of cool to me. Awakened Warrior is only so-so in every respect. So it's not going to be, you're not going to be a top performer in any capacity. If you plan to do any large scale content, you're going to have a really bad time. So just keep that in mind. Or you could do what I do and horse train a level 49 character and no one can ever touch you. My life skill is a level 49 character. It's untouchable. My gameplay is uninterruptible in my life skiller. I think that, and I found that to be the best case. So if I want to go out and chop trees, I go out and chop trees. If I want to go out and horse train, I go out and horse train. If I want to go out and farm, I go out and farm. Yeah, then you're good. Ow. Ow. Burn, we need to play some more Fortnite, bro. We only got that one round in. We need more time together. Any thoughts on Awakened Valk nowadays? Awakened Valk is definitely better off in PvP. It has its problems, but in PvP, it's actually pretty good. I saw a lot of Awakened Valks this season in AOS. PvE wise, I don't think it's that good. You can't get all the crystals. What crystals do you feel like you're missing, Adnarum? You're missing 2 crystal slots. It's really not the end of the world. Are those 2 crystal slots worth not being able to play the game freely in every capacity? Because I can play the game freely in every capacity in life skill. I don't think those 2 crystal slots matter that much. Actually, it's not even those 2 crystal slots because I can get them if I Garmoth Heart myself. So are you talking about the pre-owned crystals? Because you can get those. Like, it's what crystals do you feel like you're missing on your life skiller that you would not be able to put on level 49? I don't really understand what you're saying. You'll have every crystal. So the crystals that come out of Land in the Morning Light are family, right? And the ones that come out of your weapon are from Garmoth's Heart. So you could just Garmoth Heart your life skilling weapon. Oh. I thought we played around together like a couple weeks ago. Maybe I'm just mistaken. Maybe you just downloaded it or something. You should come play. Come play with us. To awakening weapon? That's not a... Is that a crystal floor? Oh. Okay, so you're missing 2 crystals. Like, so? What's that, 30 mastery at best? Ah! Vosk! Thank you, Vosk. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for hitting me with every single one of those coins. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Ah! I guess I can't have another. Hank. Yeah, but 30 mastery isn't doing anything to your horse training. It's not even a fraction. It's like a fraction of a percentage. And the result is you can't horse train outside of safe zones without potentially being fucked with. Whereas on level 49, you can horse train all the way from fucking, you know, the coast of Calpheon to the center of Heidel, if you'd like. Like, I think that's better min-maxing than the 30 mastery that you would get. Like, the 30 mastery is so negligible, especially when you get mastery in so many ways. But you know what's amazing? I'm grinding and it's not night in game. That's crazy. That I'm actually able to grind and it's not freaking in-game nighttime. I feel blessed. Hashtag blessed. Not night so far. It won't be night. It's 11 a.m. I'm going to be done in 15 minutes, so it's not going to hit nighttime. If I do decide to get this game, prepare for me to get all the horses I can. There. Life skilling is a legitimate way to play the game. You could just life skill if you'd like. But like I said, if you're going to life skill, do it on a specific character that never goes above. Ah! My eye! Help! Thanks, Burn. Appreciate you, Belle. But I was going to say, if you're going to life skill, do it on a character that's like sub 49. Yeah, Burn, Vosk, and Night Teller. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Those things go to help get new things for the stream, and we have a lot more planned. We have a lot more things coming. Did you hear who got out? You did. You're no longer beholden. You get to be an adult. You could smoke weed now. We were talking about your new job, remember? I'll be like you someday. That dang duck is back. Who keeps letting that duck out? I didn't even see him. Where'd he go? Did he not appear? I wonder if my blip is broken. I just heard his footsteps stomp across the screen. He's invisible today. Oh, it's you letting the duck out, huh? That's who got out, the duck. I thought you were talking about yourself. There's no duck, you're just quackers. How dare you? How dare you, Mist? I would never call you quackers. That's crazy. On the month of my birthday, no less. For shame. Me and the duck are out. I'm still in the army till 11-9. Fair enough. You're very close. I'm trying to get like you, bro. One day. Not today, but one day. Props to all you military people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. The support that people have. Like, I love our patriotism in the United States. Like, even, it doesn't really matter where you stand politically. I think everyone's on the same boat of, like, you know, treat our troops well. And I always love that, man. I always love that. It does show a little bit of, you know, unity as far as the country goes. It's nice to have at least some form of unity, even though when we're so divided, you know? Every time I think about the national interest rate, I start to get a little sad. I'm like, when is it going to end? When will it stop? When will it end? The answer is it won't. It doesn't end. It never ends. Holy fuck, bro.
It's free real estate.
Oh my fucking god, dude. That knocking gave me a heart attack. It sounded so real. I have a bass underneath my desk. So it sounded like someone was banging on my garage door, dude. I had a panic attack. I was like, there should be no one there. Jesus. A damn duck. I'll check out what's going on with Blurp here in a minute. I think I know what's going on with it. Just need to look into it. It's just me hiding in your wall. I gotta see why Blurp's not working. That's what the knocking is? Oh yeah, did it get you too? Dude, some of these sounds do fake me out. Especially when it's like you're not prepared for it. It just totally fakes you out. I heard no knocking. I'm saying the knocking because it's on the walls. Dude, it sounded like somebody was banging on my door. Apostle of malevolence. I had that chat with me when I was home alone. Or like somebody redeemed a knock. Bro, I'm telling you. I'll start reaching for my pistol, but I do same. I have one right here. I have my fucking I have my pistol right. I got a CZ CZ07 P07 here. Sorry, I'm wearing earbuds and so I'm being louder than I should. I can't hear you being loud. You're fine. You're not typing louder than usual. Not to me anyway. I was finna mag dump. Wouldn't that be something to explain? What happened? I thought somebody was knocking on my walls. Why would anyone? I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm a streamer. I can't help it. It's not my fault. I'm dumb and dangerous. I got startled. The demons are in the walls. They're always trying to break out. FMJ, we're going to keep some RBF after this, bro. Am I going to see you in there? Are you going to be in there sniping me, you fuck? I won't feel like it's an RBF without you. We don't have a Second Amendment, so I have my trusted throwing axe. That's a mistake. Someone's got to do it. Yep, sure. Or no one does it. And then I'm a menace. I get to be the menace. Vinicio, if you ever come out here, we'll take you shooting, bro. We'll take you out shooting. We will take you out upon the gun range. We're almost done here. 5 more minutes, guys. That's me, 100%. I'm like, finally. I've only shot a gun in video games. You know what game looks like is actually really fun? Resident Evil 4, the VR version, really, really fun because it has somewhat realistic reloading and shooting mechanics. That's really, really fun. So if you ever want to get your kind of feel for it, you can do that. You have to actually aim down the sights, which is so fun to watch. I was watching my son play it, and that was like super, super fun for me. I kind of want to play it myself, honestly. And that would be like something I have to play after I'm done with the other games I'm behind on. But I am slowly catching up to my game catalog, so I'm happy with that. I want to shoot good old boy guns like the ones from Die Hard. Good old boy guns? I don't know what that means. I hadn't held a gun since the one time I was a kid. So my dad and great grandpa, we were at shooting targets. I think it's good to teach gun safety at an early age. He has 2 knob armors. Okay, so he still outgears me. That fuck. He did get carried. Remember how much he was complaining? I'm getting wrecked on armors. I'm getting wrecked on armors. Bro's got 2 freaking knob armors, bro. It's nuts. Speaking of which, Hummercan just got his Tet down here. Congrats. Got his Tet armor. That's okay. We got 2 games today, bro. Every week. Yeah, every week. For months, all we heard him was fucking Eeyore complaining. Oh my God, I have to pity everything. And now he's got more. His armors are further than all of us. RNG be RNG, bro. RNG be RNG. I still have 2 SEP pieces. I still have 2 SEPs to get to Nov or Oct. Z, would you teach people how to shoot using Army principles, or would you do something different? A little bit of both. Some of the Army things are just for like overly safety things that are not necessarily like certain types of. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's for mass purposes, not for individualized purposes. Like if you go sports shooting, it doesn't follow the same principles as military shooting. So some of the stuff's the change. It's the same though. Another gluttony for me. 1 more to sell. Two more minutes and we're done here. Pretty good. Karma game, man. My name's still white. Still white. Not blue yet. Still white. Well, we're getting there, we're getting closer. Karma is recovering. My favorite thing about earlier is that guy paid it. I got to kill him for free. The privilege of killing him did not cost me karma. Oh, bro, I finally got my Kroglo horse yesterday. Oh, congrats, man. Congrats. That's a nice horse, Tony, once you get it. Are you going to do the thing where you level it down and min-max it, or are you just going to say F it and let it ride? I remember the gun that I did do some shooting with had the bullets loaded from under the barrel. Under the barrel? Like a shotgun? Okay. Did you see my stream streak? I keep forgetting what I'm at, and I'm getting surprised because how you have streamed that much since I met you. I have to look at the Hold on, let me look. I have to switch. What are we at? 90 stream. I think you might have the highest stream streak. 90? I don't think anyone's got you beat. I think you have the highest stream streak of anyone else in my channel. 90's a lot, bro. I don't think so. I think you might have the highest stream streak. Yeah, we're talking about Rymendal. Rymendal has a 90 stream streak. Yeah, I think Rymendal has the highest. She's saying she doubts that. I'm like, I don't think so. I 100% think you have the highest. I think this is my last one right here. I think this is the last pack. Now we switch over to PvP. I gotta update my Garmoth.com too to reflect my gains. That's it. Be done. Be done ski. Bro, that was sick. All right, let's go to Garmoth.com. Garmoth. Let's go to my gear planner. It's me, I'm Zeroden. Let us change this to deck. Okay. Now we're going to change this. Like that. There. That is my current gear score, which puts me at 870, bro. 870. Look at me. 870. That's crazy. I didn't expect to get that far along. The only thing I can enhance now are like weekly stuff. Armors and the Alkstone. Does it mean? Let's turn on my PvP food. Now let's get out to sell all our junk. And we'll sell all the gluttonies we got. So if you got gluttonies on pre-order, I'm about to fill. Oh, there's that duck again. I'm about to fill 6 of them. Gluttony, 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 gluttony. Pop these up. Gluttony. Cool 300 mil. Easy. All right, let me fix that, Burn, before I forget. Let me fix my blurb, find out why it's not showing. Let me do a test run. See why it's doing that. I think I'm logged out, that's why. No shot. FMJ, nice, dude. Congrats, bro. That's hilarious. All right, I think I figured it out. Let me just see if this is actually it. Run this and see if it works. That doesn't seem right. Why did I do that? What the frick is that box down there? Hello? What are you? Box? Okay, now let's try it. Okay. That's good. It's working. We're good now. Does it ever fucking stop? Hello? How long does this thing go for? Very cool. This is just my life now. There it goes. Why is that box down there, though? What the okay. I don't know. It seems like it's working now. You could try the duck, see if it works.
You must be a new mercenary. New one at your service.
Sold all our goodies.
You can always come to
Sell this energy of all creations, so I'm not going to use it.
Are you a mercenary? If you meet the commander, please tell me.
Okay. I have all the silver now, and I actually like cannot put it to anything. I'm like, oh, I could do. No, I can't. I'm just gonna collect it now.
Damn
I
good
only can
job.
do.
Damn good, bloody good, damn good job.
Damn good, bloody good, damn good job. I can only just put it towards the weekly enhancements. All I'm doing is maintenance stats now. Did that work? Did it show up on the screen? Okay. Clearly it's working. Wait, no, I missed that. Thank God for that. That's not how it's supposed to show up either. It's supposed to show up like a fucking, not with the video player at the bottom. I don't know why it does that. All right, we're going to switch over and do some RBF. Let's queue up. Red Battlefield. Actually, let me switch channels while I do this. You do the weekly dungeons? Why? That's the only thing I don't do. I don't do weekly dungeons. It doesn't seem like the reward is worth it. You requested a song? Oh, I didn't see it. Did you actually do a song request? I just did. How did I miss it? There's usually a notification for that. I see the song link, but did you actually do a song request? If you're just showing me the song, send it to my DMs. If you're doing a song request, you gotta do a song request. They not worth? I don't feel like they're worth it. No, FMJ. The time that it takes to do it, I can earn much more in grinding. Like, how much are you getting from the dungeons a week? Isn't it like 2 billion? I don't feel like it's worth. Maybe I remember that changed though, so like I could be off. Okay, let me play it. Is it this one? Is this the right song? Is this it? I'm just making sure I got the right thing. Sometimes the link doesn't take me to the right spot, so. Okay, good. This is a nice vibe, bro. Oh, you know what? I think I actually might add this to my playlist. It is now on my permanent playlist. I like the vibe right out the gates, bro. Good choice. An excellent pick, my friend. Look at that, bro. Look at that. I can actually save silver now. I don't know what to do with my hands. Chris, I could save silver now. I don't know what to do with my hands. What do I do? Like, my Alkstones are on a weekly. I can't do any more than I'm doing a week, right? And I can't do any more than my armors I'm doing a week. So aside from my maintenance stats, I'm actually able to save silver now. Because I was spending all my silver on weapons. Interesting. By the Heidel Ball, I should have like a couple 100 million. It was a daily for some stuff coming at the Heidel Ball. I like how I just dropped my RBF queue immediately. Unavailable writing out. RBF, Red Battlefield, yeah. Yep. Queue up for Red Battlefield, guys. Everyone queue up for Red Battlefield. If you're hanging out in chat, queue up for Red Battlefield. Let's play together. Get our PvP in on. Send this. You convert some of these things over. I also need to put more logs up on the marketplace. Post more logs. Bro, what am I supposed to do with all this silver? It's a weird feeling. I'm just weekly gated now. I'm just earning. Oh, there's that duck again. There it goes, right into the distance. Oh, he's coming back. Dang duck. Did I do all my weekly bosses? I didn't. I need to do those. I did not do these. I need to do these today. If I don't do it today, I'm actually going to get screwed. Getting so much money, I forgot who I have not been in this situation where I don't have anything to enhance in a very long time, FMJ. Like I've always had something to tap. Now I have nothing left to tap. Like nothing. Only thing I can do is go for the armors, which is maintenance taps. So I basically need 14,000 crons a week, which I have been earning, to be quite honest with you, without spending a dime. Between all the free things they keep giving us, I'm getting that many free all the time. Let's switch back to PvE for a second and go knock out our bosses. I've never been in that situation. I'm there now. It's a weird feeling. I've been here once before. I've been in this situation one time before ever.
I tried to start a professional hide-and-seek team, but good players are really hard to find.
Okay. I get it. Good players are really hard to find. You stupid, bro. You dumb. You dumb as hell, dog. I think that's everything. Whatever. Let's run it. I do both my Duxinis. Start with Calamity 10. Good joke. Yeah, I'm sure they're very hard to find. Yeah, I like Aki too. He's pretty good. I guess I'll keep him for a little while longer. I wasn't sure until he made that joke, and now I'm like, oh, I guess he could stay a little longer. Yeah, I think it's going down the playlist of the songs that you from the album you recommended. I'll switch back to my normal playlist in a minute. Finish Duxini at least. Why? Oh, the flame. The flame killed me. Damn, that was stupid. I was just being lazy. Hold up. Back out and repop my buffs. Not do that stupid stuff again. If we all ever get to play that Mecha Chameleon game, means I get to put my art skills to the test. We did. We played it during the charity stream, and Chris played it today. Chris was playing it today. I think she might be playing it. No, she's not playing it right now. She was playing it earlier today. Can we get a shout out for Chrysidra, please, by the way? If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys follow Chris. She's my bestie. My best in all things. She's a great person, great streamer. Somebody you can genuinely enjoy following. Mods, please shout out Chrysidra. What's up, nerds? You guys fuck with Awakened Warrior? Everyone tells me it's not great and feels sluggish compared to it. They're right. I am an Awakened Warrior main. I play only Awakened Warrior. And I can tell you what they're saying is true, Vero. It is true. Awakened Warrior is much slower. It doesn't do as much damage. It is a combo class in a meta where a combo is not the meta. It has its ups, but the larger the fight gets, the worse the warrior feels. And in PvE, you do less damage, therefore less trash per hour than any other class will produce. So not any other class, but any other main class. So you're kind of a jack of all trades, but you're not really good at anything. So you just won't be the master of anything. You have to really, really like the Awakened Warrior playstyle to continue to play Awakened Warrior. So while I am that guy who absolutely loves the Awakened Warrior playstyle and will take the sacrifice happily, I will know that and recommend and advise other players who are checking out the class that that is the case. I think Awakened Warrior needs a little bit more love, and then it could be good. It's like on the cusp of being good, but it's not quite there yet. Ow. All right, what flavor are we getting now? Sun. So now we got to blast the sun. I popped my E-buff at the absolute wrongest time. The most wrong time that I could. Is Sans around? He's sitting behind me. He's not in his usual spot. He's just sitting in the back. No, no, no! I almost ate shit right there. Oh, what a slow time I'm getting. The CC got me. Kind of like that, like getting some straight facts from a warrior instead of cope. I appreciate that. Yeah, Viru, like the thing is in PvP, they took away too much CC for us to be viable. We have weird gaps in our super armor, and I'll give you an example, right? Here is our charging thrust, right? Looks gapless, but when you're Awakened Warrior and you use charging thrust, there is a gap, like because of W key input. So if you press WF, see how there's an opening there? And that opening will get you caught more often than you might expect. Also, our only multi-tick CC is this and this. And as you can see, there's gaps in both. One is a frontal guard, which means you're going to get CC through it because people just appear behind you. The other one is has literally no protection on it. There's like a small gap in the protections. What's up, Biohazard? How you doing, buddy? It just is what it is, man. I have no misconceptions. Do I love the warrior class? Yes, I do. I play warrior because I love the aesthetic, but I have no misconceptions about how warrior actually performs versus how it should perform. And I have given pretty detailed feedback to Perlibus so they can actually fix the class and make it better, but it's on them to implement it. And these negatives carry over to PvE as well to a certain extent? Not really. In PvE, your problem is you just don't deal damage. Your damage output and your AoE output is much smaller than other classes. Where your strength is you have a lot of frontal guards. So your strength is actually what the weakness in PvE, which is frontal guards, is your strength in PvP. Or the weakness in PvP, which is the extensive frontal guards, is your strength in PvE. But it comes at the cost of damage and reach. So your AoE potential and your damage is much lower than another class would be. So you will just get less trash per hour, even at higher gear levels. You need maximum gear to compensate. But let's say you're playing a Wukong at maximum gear versus a warrior at maximum gear, you're going to get thousands more trash per hour, which means you'll earn more silver per hour. So just because the class you're playing, you're going to earn more money. And it's not really a good feeling that you basically have to compensate. Now, obviously, if you are a lover of the class, it's not going to stop you from getting gear. It's not going to stop you from making gains. It hasn't stopped me, but it is something to consider because it is less money. And if you are one of those people that just absolutely has to min-max, that's a factor for you. I'm not one of those people that has to min-max. I don't care about min-maxing as long as I'm happy with what I play. So if happiness and satisfaction of gameplay is more important to you than min-maxing your gameplay, great. But you need to be honest with yourself to understand that, because what's going to happen is if you're not honest with yourself about that fact, later on down the line, you're going to run into the same problem that a lot of warriors do, which is you're just not enjoying yourself because you're not able to produce the exact same amount of damage or trash that somebody else of lesser gear on a different class is able to produce. Sort of. The problem with the Nerf Warrior narrative is because I don't think Korea understands our humor, and a lot of warriors say that, and then what ends up happening is they actually nerf Warrior. I think Korea actually thinks that NA thinks Warrior is OP. I'm not even kidding. I actually think that Korea believes that Warrior is OP because a lot of warriors keep memeing Nerf Warrior, knowing that we're damn well underpowered, and as a result of which they are nerfing Warrior. So take it for what it is. That meme is a dangerous one to continue carrying on. In every Pearl Abyss like stream, warriors who know they're underpowered sarcastically say nerf Warrior, and then what ends up happening is Pearl Abyss is like, noted, feedback is nerf Warrior, got it. So instead of nerf Warrior, it needs to be buff Warrior. Every warrior says, nerf Warrior as a joke, and then PA actually nerfs Warrior, and they give the Pikachu surprise face. They're like, huh? What? How could they do this to us? We're not OP. I'm like, well, what's your fucking message say every time you type? Does it say nerf Warrior? Oh, well, then they fucking did what you asked. Two. Next we do Odoxini. Oh, by the way, we have something that's coming up in the pipeline, guys. We're going to have a custom chat widget, which will make our chat look unlike anyone else's in the entire Streamerverse. So we will have a unique custom chat widget, which will have special icons for VIPs and for mods and for subscribers, and it's going to be cool. Yeah. It's on the way. I have a coder working on it like now. Should be ready by the end of the month. Yeah. And it'll bring all the multi-chat in together finally in a proper format that isn't what it is right now, because right now it's a little rough. We have lots of things we're working on, lots of little projects. The VTube model upgrade, the art for shorts, the chat widget upgrade. We have a lot of little upgrades that we are in the process of working on. Oh, very cool for me. My weapon got put away. White. There, white's right here. Perfect. Green. Green is on the other side. Now we do damage. Cool. Phase 2. Let's go. Tigers, where you at? Which one are you spitting the white junk? Spit. Spit, you little bastards. There you are. Is it going left or is it going right? It's going right. No, it's going left. There we go. Maybe one more? No more. It is one more. I was right. Okay. Now land, you rat bastard. Purple? Where's purple? There you are. Purple, purple, purple. Go to the purple thing. Purple in the purple hole. Do a little damage. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Okay. White. Get white done. White. Nope. Come on, white. This way. In you go. And now we just dump damage. Bro, after I do all the mechanics, I eat double tornadoes. Fuck. I hate Autoxini so much, dude. I hate Autoxini. I ate double tornadoes. I took a knockback on the first one, and I got it on the second one. Son of a gun. I need to switch this to knockbacks. That is so annoying. What a nuisance. I freaking hate doing Autoxini so much. This is such an annoying boss to do. It takes so long. It's all mechanics. Saving my points to have a stream of just not all throw swords at. Well, we do get kitties in the bed quite often. Right now he's not in the bed, but he's next to me. Aren't you right next to me, cutie, huh? Yeah. So cute. Here's a little boy. He's just sitting behind me, that's all. Leave me alone, Duxini. Quit tormenting me. I switched my resistance so I can't get knocked back anymore, which is nice. No, I just have to collect these guys until he decides to land. Great. White. Which is going to be over here. I did get the moon when it didn't happen earlier. I did promise that I would do something permanent for that one. I suppose if we ever do Hot Spring Zeroden again, we'll add a thrower, like a super rare throw that activates that as well. But that'll have to be like goal. We're not going to see that one again for a long time. I can promise you that. If you ever see it again. I am going to keep doing neat things, though, like that for you guys. I know that those are fun, so we'll keep doing stuff like that. I think a charity goal was a damn good goal, though. I think it was a good thing to work for. Which one are you spitting? There you are. That should be everything. He's gonna land now. Come on, land, you rat bastard. Any PvP today? Well, we were going to PvP, and we probably still will PvP or Kami right after this. I'm just trying to knock out my bosses. I'm going on vacation, so like I have to knock out the weekly stuff. Otherwise, I will not have it done, and I'll lose like 20 billion silver. Oh, right. I gotta get the guy on the outside. Fuck. So stupid. Hopefully I didn't screw myself. Come on. Come on. Yes. Get there. Good, we made it. Okay, red. Now we need to work for red. There it is. Red it is here. There we go. The lack of knockback has severely improved this boss experience. I think I just need to always put the knockback crystals in. Like this boss is the game equivalent to of a bobbit. A boppet. Like a bobbit? Like Lorena Bobbitt? Like she's gonna cut your dick off? Or a boppet. Got it. Yeah, it kind of is. I could see that. Having to explain Mumuten to my dad was not fun. Tell me he at least heard the voice. Which would make it even harder to explain, I'm sure. Like, I promise he's not normally like this, Dad. Normally he's a man. He's just feeling a little under the weather today. You see, what happens was when he gets a little sick, turns into a moo cow. He's got mad cow. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Too much beef. That's what happens to men when they eat too much beef. They just turn into mad cows. What color? Green? We at green. There you are. My coworker saw you in the on the hot tub when I had my phone on the counter while cleaning them out. I'm sure they were like, "What are you watching?" Ooh, what's the friggin' what's the word of scandalous? You know, they're looking like, "Ooh, scandalous." I had no idea, Nightella. Very scandalous. Come on, tigers. Spit it. Spit it out. Which one are you? You. Okay. And who's next? There you are. Clockwise it is. Or counterclockwise. Yeah, no, it's clockwise. Boom. Spit it out. And boom. And he's stunned. Okay, now he lands. Oh, nice. Very nice. That's cool, though. That's really cool. I always find it fascinating where you are reaching people on streams. Like, sometimes I'll watch people's streams and I'm, like, in my car and, like, they're reaching me on a highway. I always wonder about that. Like, where am I reaching you that's unusual? What weird place? Because, like, most people watch on their phones. Or on their computers, I should say. Most people watch on their computers. But you can find people in all kinds of places. What are we at? Red? Red it is. In Canada? I don't believe you. You don't make any moose noises in my chat. How am I supposed to believe that? You never once made any moose sounds. It's a little unbelievable, Aki. That's that. One more to go. Apex Chengui, and we're done. One of these days, you'll find me in a tornado. Hopefully not. Jeez. Apex Chengui, show me your light. Shut up and dance with me. Smacked out in an old tornado alley. Fair enough. Played Apex Chengui. I guess knockback and stiff is the CC type for Apex Chengui too. Interesting. But it's not the type for Duxini, which means I need a crystal swap for Duxini. But I don't need a crystal swap for these two because both Duxini, Duxini and Apex Chengui use the same shit. The last one right here. Where the hell's the boss? He's right in their middle. Jesus. It's like hidden. Done. All bosses defeated. Listen, that's just what happens when you... Yeah. I see it. I see it. Also, you're talking about someone crazy enough to want to be out in that weather because they think it's fun. I don't know. I like being out in thunderstorms. I don't know if I'd like being out in tornadoes. That doesn't seem very appealing to me. But thunderstorms, I'm in. All right, oh, it's my boy Hero Play. Look at him looking all dressed up and dapper. He looks like a Yakuza. Look at this. Hold up, let me queue up for Red Battle. Look at this. He's all Yakuza looking. He's like a monkey Yakuza. He definitely has like a Yakuza vibe, though. I like Hero Play. He's a good guy. I love thunderstorms. We get monsoon season here in Arizona, and like if you're by Phoenix, you get dry thunderstorms. It's really, really cool. It's basically like an energy storm, like actually. It's just nonstop blasts of thunder. It's really, really cool. Have you experienced any haboobies? I have. We had one haboob fairly recently. It was Chris's first haboob. She got a little scared. She was like, what do I do? I'm like, here, put this on your face. We were out on the hike and we got a severe weather alert for a haboob. Here we go. Ow. Let me warm up. We'll wait for RBF to queue. I just woke up. I'm heading out to Idani if you want to come out and join me. What's up, Braden? How you doing, buddy? He is. He was a spicy little weasel, wasn't he? It's because I have a pet that's like on aggro. That's why. In 22 seconds, I can switch my build. But until then, I'm kind of stuck. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday, man. We're both summer babies. My birthday is in a couple weeks. It'll be my birthday. Y'all can help me buy something I want. No pressure, obviously. Just for fun. Let's see here. This. But yeah, I'll have a birthday code and everything. I've already requested OPA. My birthday soon. Hitting off belt? Ooh, congrats. Dude, you see I got 2 gains today? Okay, I was jamming. I got 2 gains today, Braden. I got a deck. I got deck main hand. And I got a Oct offhand. I got a Oct gloves, bro. I got 2 upgrades today, which is freaking sick. Really, really nice. Yeah. Oh man, I love this horse. Bro, I got lucky today, man. I got 2 taps today. Hero play. I got deck on main hand, and I got that gloves. Now I'm stuck. Now I'm like you. I can't do anything but this and the armor, and that's it. That's like I can only do weekly taps, which means I can actually start saving silver. Not that I know what I'm going to save it for, but that I can do it though. I am not flagged. I'm not flagged. I thought I was flagged. Oh, you're screwed, bro. You're screwed, buddy. Where you going? There you are. He was about to start grinding, so he probably just switched to his PvE shit. My guess is he just switched because he was walking up to the mobs. QRBF, guys, QRBF. He basically just wants to grind. I told him have a good grind. No, maybe I am your dad. Were you there when I had sex with your mom? No, you weren't. Not yet, anyway. Not until after I had sex. So you don't know that. You're gonna go kill. Don't do it, dude. Don't be a dick. Please do not use my stream to be as a platform to go be a dick to people. For the love of fucking God. You can come find me or FMJ. I'll fight you, bro. Don't go fucking harass that guy. That's so crazy. That'd be a super BM thing to do. Now I'm thinking about it. No, I'm not. I should shut my mouth. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Don't do it. Don't. Leave the guy alone. Leave the poor gearlet alone. Come out here and catch my hand instead. Leave the guy alone. He's innocent. He doesn't want the smoke, bro. Leave him alone. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Beep boop beep beep boop boop. Do 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 do. Love the song. What a vibe. there's no. How are you looking at my screen, FMJ, or I stream in near real time and ask where you at? Like, you can fucking see me. What are you saying? Where you at? I'm obviously in Balanos. I'm at Zephyros looking for grinders, so come find me at Zephyros. What are you doing on a laptop? Who authorized that? I'm at Zephyros, bro. You're still in Thailand. What are you doing in Thailand? You looking for boys? What are you doing over there, bro? What are you doing in Thailand right now? Looking for some lady boys out there, bro. Is that what's going on? That's fucking crazy. Listen, Orc Army. Anyone says Thailand, the first thing in their head is lady boys. That's facts. That's just science. That's not even me. That's just science, bro. Like, if you ask a scientist, what's the first thing you think of Thailand? Two things. Thin noodles, lady boys. Just science. Not even me. Whoa, whoa, I didn't say all that, bro. I didn't say all that. That's a cultural norm over there, bro. A witch. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if he wants to switch stuff around. Give him a chance. I don't think we're getting his RBFQ, bro. On these keys out. Boy, I hope FMJ shows up. He'll get here eventually. He's got to get permission from the Mama-san before he can come to Zephyros Castle. He has to ask Mama-san if it's okay. That might be the wrong culture. I don't know. I might just be mixing them up. I think they did, Game God. I don't think they've reset yet because maintenance hasn't happened. I think after maintenance we'll get a reset. How long are these guys coming back? I think we cleaned them out. Striker! Hello, Striker! Welcome in, welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Striker, please? Mods, give shout out Striker. Actually, you know what, Game God, now that I'm thinking about it, hold on. There, oh, no, shit. Hold on. FMJ, give me a second, bro. Give me a second. Let me mod my boy. There we go. You can now do shout outs there, Game God, / shout outs. And then type in Striker's name. Welcome in, Striker. What'd you guys get up to today? What'd you get up to today? Give me a second, Striker. I gotta beat up this ladyboy lover real quick. FMJ, let's go, bro. Fucking fight. Ready? Fight. RBF is not queuing up. Did you do any RBF today? I'm really enjoying the RBF quests. I'm glad they're doing them because it's actually making people queue up for RBF, and I think RBF queues are great. In the lieu of like a real world PvP, RBF is great. Although I do love me some world PvP. We're actually having a little world PvP right now. We gotta kill this filthy archer here.
So you have chosen death.
That's right, Archer. Where you going? Where you going? Why you being? Oh, got him. His soul is mine. Did some gathering and Stars End grind. Thank you for the shout out. Got to get some rest. Restwell Striker, thank you once again for the raid. Everyone that came in with Striker on her raid, man, welcome in, guys. I am Zeroden. I am a warrior PvP streamer. I did some PvE earlier as well. I also did some Stars End. I'm selling all the gluttonies for you guys to enjoy. Ironically enough, my buddy FMJ, who I just fought, collected all the gluttonies that I sold. I put 6 up on the market and 6 filled for him. So I'm going to start grinding a little more Stars End at the beginning of every stream to give you guys a little bit more gluttonies, put them on the marketplace until they're not really necessary or until I hit full karma, whichever comes first, likely the karma. But yeah, guys, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys had an awesome stream with Striker. Once again, thank you for joining us. We are queuing up for RBF. So if you guys are come to the thing, shit, man. You want me to go to the throne? Okay. Yeah, I'll come to the throne. If you guys haven't already, queue up for RBF. Come join us on there, man. Yeah, no worries. I'm going on mode FMJ. Meet me in the throne room. How bad / good is Warrior in Node War? My main is Warrior, but I'm afraid like it is like F tier in Node War. It is. You basically, bada bing, you are stuck on flex. If you're not on flex, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're not going to have a good time. The larger the fight gets, bada bing, the worse it is for a Warrior because Warrior does not have the AoE, the range, or the protections that most of the classes have baked into it. It's a pretty good class at small scale, but in large scale, as soon as you get past the 3v3 realm and you get into 5v5 realm, it loses a little bit of power. And then in Node Wars, you basically are more or less dead in the water. So, think of what it is. Oh, bro, careful. Got to be protected on that one. I feel like I grabbed and I died. You don't grab. No. You do not grab in large scale, bada bing. Grabbing in large scale is literally a death sentence. If you grab in large scale, you will die. And honestly, you should. You should die if you grab in large scale. It's not, you do not grab. This is why I say Warrior is not that good in large scale because I'll think about it this way. Your biggest attacks as a Warrior are stationary, right? You have, hold on one second, I'm Jenny, give me a second. Your biggest attacks are stationary. Right? You are going to left click, right? You're going to do grave digging. That's stationary. Slash. We got a queue! Let's fucking go! We got a queue! Hell yeah, dude. Your biggest attacks are stationary, and that makes you attack bait. So if you grab, it's also stationary, you die. Your queue reset. Damn, dude. Damn, dog. We gotta queue. Queue up quickly. Queue up quickly. Somebody's gonna decline. FMJ. Someone's declining. Queue up quick. Oh, no. It's too late. Okay, bro. That's a rip. I'll see you on the next one, FMJ. What up, Zero and the Hunters? Good night, Striker. Great. Hey, what's up, boy? Welcome back, buddy. All right, Zero, time for me to head to sleep. Yeah, no, all good night, Teller. Have a good night. We had a lot of really good conversation today earlier, especially talking about the mental health stuff. That was really, I think, really value added to the community. I love stuff like that. I love those in-depth conversations. I made a ton of clips. You'll see them up on YouTube. A lot of them will feature you guys, so enjoy that when it does come up. We'll do it. Hey, AJ, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. AJ, there's an RBF queue actually at this hour of night. Can you believe it? It's wild. We got an RBF queue, man. I'm actually really hyped for the, I hope we get the RBF quest back tomorrow. That'd be freaking awesome if we did. Oh, AJ, are you going live soon, by the way? Like in the next hour? If so, you can expect me. You're one of my favorite people to raid. Oh, you know what, man? It's maintenance night, isn't it? Shit. I should probably raid a non-BDO stream. Yeah, come do RBF, man. Come jump in. I don't imagine we'll get a second queue until this one's done, but you should definitely jump in. I'm just so pleased that we're getting RBF queues this hour. You know, there would be a archer in here, but he didn't want a queue. He dodged the queue. There was an archer I was fighting earlier. He's just straight up queue dodging right now. He was like, "Oh, let's queue for RBF," and then he didn't even show up, bro. It's crazy. You'll be doing a maintenance stream? Okay, yeah. Expect me, bro. I didn't say it was you. Why did you assume it was you? Because it was you, you rat. Got him. We got him. A confession. No worries, bro. Oh, you know what you could do, actually, AJ? Chris, actually, she ends way earlier than you'd end. I was about to say, if you ever see Chris raiding, bro, if you ever see Chris streaming, please raid her. I would love to help her get to partner, but she doesn't have enough people that raid into her. We need more raiders. She needs more raiders. We need to get the crew together. As content creators, we need to do our thing. I love that about this community, by the way. This community takes care of each other so much, man. BDO streamers, like, actually do take care of other BDO streamers. It's awesome. Such a freaking fire thing. They're like, oh, this person's going for partner? Cool, let's help them out. And then everyone fucking just starts raiding that person for like a few months. It's awesome, dude. We did shout out Striker, right? Mods? Okay. What's up, Toesies? How you doing, man? Okay, good. Yeah, Gain, I got to add you to the mod channel, bro. But I'll do that after the stream. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing awesome, man. I really didn't expect a RBF queue to pop. And, like, I'm just super pleased that it did. Like, especially at this hour. I thought we were going to go with no RBF today. But do you guys think we're going to get RBF quests back next week? We don't have anything right now. We're, like, waiting for the next thing. And I don't think we're going to get anything, to be honest with you, until... Like, we're not going to get hardcore mode. We're not going to get Guild League. We're not going to get any of that shit until after a Idle Ball, I think. Like, we're kind of in a dry spell. I think they do that on purpose, and I really don't like that they do that. Is Warrior still good at PvP? It's okay. It's okay, Xgraph. It's better than it was. It used to be really, really bad. It was abysmal. But it's better than it was, but it's... If you're watching me and be like, oh, dude, you're fucking doing amazing or something, like, don't get it twisted. I'm geared as shit. Like, if I was a different guy, that would have been death right there. Oh, I still died. Holy crap. I turned my back and I got blasted by an archer so hard. It is. That's like normal, though. Like, I think every game, every MMO does that to some degree. Like, even World of Warcraft, between, like, BlizzCons, always has a content drought. Some people say now Warrior hard to catch, flanker class like Kuno Ninja. Kuno Ninja have always been very, very evasive classes. Warrior has lost a lot of the CCs that we used to have, especially a lot of the AoE CCs. So now we're just like, we have a very, very specific pointed CC. So to some degree, yes, we have lost a ton of things. So it's not ideal. It's not where it ought to be. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. It's going to be that. What is this? All strikers? Oops, all strikers. What the frick, man? I feel like I got all red M&Ms in a bag. No, don't run, don't run, don't run, don't run. Come back. I have to kill you. No! I don't die here. I live. I live. You get on the ground. Time to pay. Okay, hold up. We can talk this out. Let me up. Don't smash me. Yes. I'm away. We're good. We're fine. This is fine. Ha! You followed me, you fools. A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. Oh, you know what, Chris? That should have been one of my voice lines in the calling. I need to do that. I need to change one of my voice lines in the calling to add that. The game that I'm in, to add a cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. I need it. I didn't. I need to add that. I need to add that as like one of my kill lines. You try to quote that? That's amazing. I'm sure you did it terribly. How did you say it? What did you call it? She said a cornered fox is more dangerous than whatever the other animal was. Yeah. Classic Chris. Oh, if you guys don't know, your boy Zeroden is going to be featured in a video game. They're developing my character right now. The game is called The Calling. It's a shooter. I will have voice callouts very similar to you would see in Overwatch. So yes, in a way, I will be a voice actor and a character that you can play as. Playable character in a game. You can literally play as Zeroden. So if you hate me, you can go ahead and get me killed a lot. If you love me, you can go ahead and pretend you're me and get some soul steals in. Either way, it's a net win. Even the haters are included in the thing, so yeah, I think so. It's really cool, man. I was really honored. They said I was their first pick, so I was like super honored when they first offered. There we go. Kill Mayhem. No, that was so my kill, bro. I speared him from across the map. Of course, somebody shows up at the last second to swipe it from me. Always. It always happens. Damn it. I was hustling for that one. Just for some dirty windbag to come steal it from me. Mayhem always does this, bro. He always just charges in to the back line. Some Musa with him? No, I didn't get the kill. It's too slow. Is your gun going to just be you throwing Zdash at enemies? That'd be hilarious. I don't know. I haven't played the game yet, and I'm going to once they drop my character, and you'll start seeing me doing like a monthly stream for the calling. Once they put my character in it. I might swap up like Fortnite with the calling. Oh, I went too deep. Let me get away. I killed the whole month of November. What are you doing? Why you following me? You want to die like this? You bastard! Of course I fell. I can't, hello? Oh, I'm grounded. Nah, nope, I'm out. Knock, knock, who's there? Run away. Not me. I just ran out of the house screaming. This is such a good song, bro. I love this song. Okay, maybe I get the kill this time? Bro! That's the same Kuno as earlier. I didn't get the kill either. Bastards. I mean, I was surrounded by my team. That's to be expected. But still. What the hell? Who's that in the back with the green name? Oh, that's one of my guys. No, it's one of them. What is this? Of course it is. No. Oh! I got melted. What the frick? How did I die so? I got absolutely melted. Ah! Have a good night. Have a good night, buddy. Rest well. See you later, Vosk. Let me up! Let me up! Let me up! Let me up! I need. I was not let up, as it turned out. But that Anu guy just wiped out a bunch of people. The frick? Oh no. Oh, that was a steal. That was a steal and a half, bro. I did no work for that one at all. I fucking just stole that one across the map. That was theft. That was straight up theft. And I think we just swapped the winning side for that. We just stole that one. No, it's a close fight, dude. This is a close fight. It keeps swapping back and forth. We need Noni over there not to die. Where's that Kuno at? Let me up! Let me up! Ooh, I got it. Okay, now I need to get out of there. Whoop. Nope, not this. Oh, nice. A sick win, dude. Sick win. Hey, queue up again. Guys, queue up again. We got time for another one. Queue up again. Once this one lets out, guys, queue up again immediately. You'll get in. Let's get it again. One more again. Already in queue? Okay, good, good, good. Let me know if your queue pops. Mine doesn't. I want to grind Nymphomari. It doesn't affect you unless you are in Marnie Realm. That's the only time that he gains something for it. So if you're just grinding Nymphomari, it doesn't affect you. The only time the occupant gets taxes is if you're in Marnie Realm. Nobody here. Let's look elsewhere. Oh, we're waiting. If you guys want to get in the RBF, queue up RBF again. Have a little bit of fun. A little bit of PvP shenanigans. Nobody here. These spots at Tenebron are so spread out. Should have started on the other side. If I start on the other side, it's easier to glide over to this side, but if I start on this side... Ah! Jesus! I can't control it. When I'm in the air, I can't control it. I'm about to have a problem. I'm about to have a problem. No shot. No shot. Oh, God. How tough is the boss to fight? Not very. She's not very tough. In my opinion, anyway. I one-shot her the first time I fought her. She's not very complicated. The mechanics are pretty obvious. They have like one mechanic that you have to pay attention to. That guy was probably like, what just happened? Because I was just attacking them and they disappeared. I disappeared right on top of them. They're probably like, huh? Any FMJs in this map? Or did he dodge Q again, the coward? Are you on my team? What team are you on? Good luck, Burn. I think you got it, man. You could be all right. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not this time. Oh no. 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 Let me up. Damn it. I didn't get up. I tried. I did try to get up, but I didn't. I was so close. On the ground, criminal. Oh, I hate when I do all the work and somebody else eats it. Well, I mean, to be fair, Chris, I did get like a 200-point kill last match from just a spear. Ah! I'm surrounded. I'm dead. What's up, Webby? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Feel like it's been a minute. Oh, FMJ, you're on my team, bro. You can come steal all my kills. Oh dear, I'm in danger. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Somehow I'm alive. I got 2 kills. Now I'm dead. No, I'm not. I lived. I'm a genie. I'm amazing. Best player that ever lived. Oh dear. Now I'm dead. I just walked right into that one. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Yes. No. 900 HP. I thought I was dead, dude. I thought I was so dead. 900 HP. I had so, dude. I'm geared. What do you want from me? That's not 2 DP doing its work for me, bro. Class carried. Yeah, okay. Ah! No. Damn it. I wasn't class carried there. I just died. I need to fix this audio issue where I'm peeking and stuff. I need that to stop. What is this guy doing? You piece of shit. Kill, steal, and rat. Oh, I got a bonus. Not what I expected. It's what I got. Die month of November. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, bro, I got stiffed on the stand-up. Unlucky. Oh, just as a reminder, guys, I will not be around on Friday. This Friday, I'm not streaming just because I'm going out of town on vacation with my kids, taking them out to a lovely family vacation for the 4th of July weekend. We'll be back on Monday, though. We'll be back the following Monday, so I'll see you guys soon. No worries. I'll try and do like a makeup stream to I'll just try and do like an additional stream to make up for the lost time. We'll probably pick a day next week. We'll just do an extra. Maybe we'll do like a side game day. Oh, dear. Not this time, you. Oh, of course they did. Damn it. Every time I touch something of these. I'm surrounded. Oh, no. Bro, I can't stand this. I V'd and I died. I can't stand when that happened. God dang it. Tomodachi Life you're talking about? Yeah, I love Tomodachi Life. The game's so fun. We'll see. There's a lot of games I want to play, so I might play some Resident Evil VR. If I do that, I don't know if it'll be on Twitch, though. Unlucky for me. Because I can't stream the VR from PlayStation on Twitch. Well, I can, but I just can't do my overlays. Have you seen the World Cup match today? I am not a sports ball enjoyer. Sorry, buddy. Not me. Not for me. I got you, bastard. That person ran all the way from our side of the map to their side of the map, and I just followed them. They're like, leave me alone. You know that they're just like, God damn it, get off of me. I know I would be. I love sports ball. Yeah, I'm not a sports ball guy, man. When you say sports ball to sports ball enjoyers, they get mad, especially football, sports ball types. Football nerds get really mad about it. They act offended. But I hear that it's a very important season finale for one of the sports ball types. So hopefully it leads into a good, I don't know, maybe the plot lines close up or something. I don't know. Of course. I guess I have a good sense of humor because I love sports, but hearing sports ball cracks me up. You know what? You know what my favorite? I don't know if I've told you this. Football is a religion. I believe that, Walt. You know what my favorite pastime is? I've said this before, but I don't know if you were here when I said it. One thing I really like to do is when I'm at work and people start talking to me about sports ball, or they talk to each other about sports ball, I act like I know anything about what they're talking about. And I take what they say and I like feed more information into it. So like, it's like, bro, do you see the whatever team play, whatever team? And I'm like, oh, bro, that team is trash. They've been playing like garbage all week or all season. And then they'll be like, what? And I'll pick my favorite coworker and I'll stand his team. So like I had one guy that was like, oh, bro, go Dogs. And every time they got into an argument, I'm like, go Dogs. And only one person in the office knows what I'm doing, but everyone else like thinks that I'm like being genuine. So they'll mention a player. I'll be like, bro, he hasn't landed a pass all fucking season. And then they'll get really heated and argue with me. Like, what are you fucking talking about? X, Y, and Z. I'm like, bro, that was pure luck, man. He just incidentally learned how to play this season. Like, you're acting like he's been playing right all season, but as if, did you even see what he did last game? And then they'll give me nuggets of information, and I'll just keep using those nuggets of information to carry on the conversation, no matter how misinformed I am. I'm just misinformed with confidence. I'm just like professionally rage. Like I told you, there's one guy in the office who knows exactly what I'm doing. So whenever that happens, that one guy is watching me completely amused. And meanwhile, I'm just supporting random teams. I'll even flip-flop. I'll flip-flop teams. And it takes a while for people to catch on. And the more opportunities I have to do this, the better it is for me. It's literally like a guilty pleasure of mine. I just take joy in it. Is it evil? A little bit. Is it funny? Absolutely. What's up, little Dallas? Welcome in, buddy. Not gonna lie, as a huge sports ball fan, that would trigger me. Yeah, it probably would, but it's hilarious. And I would absolutely do it. And the people that know me know what I'm doing, and the people that don't get baited in every time without fail. It's so funny. Unlucky for me. I'd be this. Not this time. I heard a story and I had to pop in. Dude. What I do, man. I don't know. Try it. Look, if you've never tried it, just try it. It's pretty funny. Oh, I died for 3 points. I gave 39 points and I died for 3 points. It's ridiculous. Absurd. What an absurdity. This is the guy that I died to, or this is the guy that I killed, the 3-pointer. Damn it. Was not worth it. Was not worth it. No. Let me up. Let me up. Where are you at, FMJ? You're supposed to be peeling me. Get on the ground, striker. Oh, I used the wrong move. That's crazy. Somehow I'm alive. I run. FMJ, you peeled me. Good job, buddy. You did it. I tanked. You killed. That's what we needed. I don't get to socialize. I do my work at home. Oh, well, that sucks. You know what you can do? You can do it with the cat. You can rage bait your cat. Super simple. You have a cat? I'll tell you how to do it. I'll tell you how you rage bait your cat. I do it all the time to my cats. Your cat is rage bait. Here's how you rage bait your cat. You wait for him to go to the litter box, and as he starts to like move the litter around, you just move the litter back. As he like paws the litter away, just start pawing litter back at him. Another way you could do it is when they're like grooming themselves, you pet them where they're grooming it. They get so mad. Cats get really angry when you pet exactly where they're grooming. You pet where they're grooming until they stop grooming, and then you look at them, right? And they look at you, and they start grooming again, and then you pet them again in the exact same spot where they're grooming themselves. It's perfect. It's the perfect crime. You look away from. He's just a hungry little fella. That's hilarious, dude. I would make me really mad too, if I'm being honest. I used to have an old man cat, and as he got older, he stopped caring about a lot of shit. He just became I don't give a fuck mode. And one of the things he didn't care about was stealing food. So he'd start stealing food right off tables. So like I would put food out for my kids, and my kids, you know, kids, they're a little slow about eating, you know. Kale, that was the name of my cat. He did not care. If the kids did not eat their burger, he would eat their burger. He didn't give a shit. By the time you caught him, it was too late. You know, by the time you caught him, he would just be, my cat shouldn't be eating ice cream and other random foods. Says who? Says you. You're a human. What do you know? The cat knows what it wants. You don't know what it wants. You don't know his mouth. You don't know his taste buds like he does. You're just some human. What a mistake. Call an ambulance, but not for me. One of my best friend Boogies is Casphere, and I rage bait her pretty much every day. Every day she's like, whenever she's the most stressed, I rage bait her, and she breaks out of her stress immediately. She like immediately calms the hell down. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, we've made it. We have made it. Dude, the prophecy was foretold. There will be gains. And the prophecy was successful. We made not just 1 gains, but the 2 gains. There will be gains, and we did it. So without further ado, guys, it's our time. Let's consume the souls. Shut up, Gain. Loser. All right, everybody. It's bedtime. It's bedtime, guys. It is maintenance night, so we are going to raid a non-BDO streamer for once. Everyone that was here today, everyone that raided, that hung out, that vibed, that just chilled me, man. Thank you guys for being here. I know exactly where we're going to raid, actually. But thank you guys for being here, man. Thank you guys for being part of my stream. Thank you guys for being part of my community. If you donated bits, if you donated subs, if you were just here chatting with me, if you were just lurking, man, thank you guys. I have no stream without you. I say it every time. Again, I will not be back this Friday. I'm going out of town. I'm going to San Diego this Friday. But I will be back on Monday, and I'll see you guys all on Monday. Have a great night. God bless y'all. And yeah, just have a great night. We're going to raid Zeki, bro. Zeki is Len, right when I'm ending, Len. Can we shout out Len? Len, I'm about to end. I'm on my way out. Shout out Len, please. I'm gonna shout out Len. Guys, give Len a follow. Tamer extraordinaire, really funny guy too, man. He's funny. He's got very low key funny. All right, we're gonna raid out. I'm on my way out, bro. I'm on my way out. I'm sorry, man. I'm on my way out. Guys, have a great night. God bless y'all, and I'll see you guys on my next adventure. I don't have pre-roll ads. I don't have pre-roll ads. What are you talking about? I don't have those. Not me.